But come on. There you go. Get this puppy started, as they say. Wow. Duggar talking crap about Chuck Norris. Not a Chuck Norris fan, huh? Not at all. What did Chuck Norris ever do to you? The ninja cat is sitting on my arm at the moment. Yes, I see you, cat. You'd be surprised, a lot of people don't know this game. So it's nice to be able to present it to you.
Dead things. Gotta love them. Just the right size for the big bad wolf to come down the chimney. Unless he's already here.
Is there a werewolf here, though?
I don't think I should get too comfy around here.
The burp took me out. Yeah, that's how strong burps can be. That's how ninja burps work. Now imagine when Chuck Norris burps.
It's a German.
He's overhyped. Well, it is a video game. It is a video game.
Locked.
Nice door handle. Well, you know, he was hoping to be able to read something. You know, he doesn't know German that well.
It just leads to a back alley. Nice plan.
We're gonna put this alarm clock in here. We want to be able to unlock that door. So this puzzle I was originally stuck on back in the day, and I'm like, oh, I'm supposed to use it as a distraction. Now we go here. We do sneaky sneaks, and we're just gonna park our butt right here and wait. Hope you guys are having a wonderful Saturday evening. Happy Halloween to everybody.
Somebody's at the door.
I can hear.
La la la, don't mind me. I'm just, just minding my own business. Hey, look! Keys! Snag those up.
Everything all right?
Everything is fine.
How do you fart in someone's cup? Oh my god, do you do that? Oh, tasty.
That probably wouldn't be a great idea.
No, probably wouldn't be.
Xavier's keys.
Now we can go into here. La da dee 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 dee. Could you do that, yo? When Duggar's not looking, can you go fart in his coffee? Because you know he did insult Chuck Norris, which is a great ninja.
I should probably return those keys first before Xavier notices they're gone.
I gotta go grab my alarm clock.
Nice plant.
Now we gotta put it back in again. Fart box? Yes, with a dash of caramel. That can be the after drips of the fart, right? We call that caramel. Good old fartino. Tasty. Now we just sit here and wait for the alarm clock to go off. The Adventure of the Farting Ninja. That could be a game, but that'd be like some ass cheeks.
Möchte wissen, wer das ist.
Nein? I don't know what that means. YOCBOI is many things, but bilingual he is not. Line it all in, and we'll just sit here. I don't know if I want to know either.
Everything all right?
Careful.
Everything is fine, Herr Knight.
Careful. We don't want Diesel Girl to reveal that.
I think I've pumped that particular well dry.
I don't think that's territory you want to step in, do we? Is the closed captioning coming in well, Duggar? I'm very curious on how this game displays the game, since this game does not have closed captioning.
Nice plant.
It would have been nice.
I don't think that'll be necessary again.
Look, we're in the trophy room. Oh, ritual room. Hello. What is this?
Aren't some of these endangered species? Aren't some of these endangered species? Just a guess, but I don't think this stuff has much to do with hunting. Rice, Von Agner, Henneman. I met them all last night. I wonder what these figures mean. Rice, Von Agner, Henneman. Photos of the club hunts. Looks like Von Glauer and Von Zell monopolized the camera. Or the hunt. Photos of the club.
Mr. Knight?
Hey.
This room is for members. Only.
Oh, sorry. The door was open. I'll go up.
Wait! I'd better make sure you do not take another unexpected detour.
Nain. He's angry. Think he could be the wolf? He's pretty aggressive.
After you. Sava, kommen Sie!
Ja, Baron von Zell?
I found the basement door unlocked and Herr Knight below. Perhaps you could keep a better eye on the keys in the future.
I will, Baron von Zell.
You need glasses though. Oh, you do not wear glasses? What about contacts? Contacts are very sneaky. Might know if there's caramel in your coffee or your Fortuccino. Oh,
May I speak with you, Baron Von Zell?
Yes? What is it?
Cream of yeah, the cream of the crop. You're right. This is how he eats it. Well, now, and you know, dogs aren't wolves per se, but you know, he starts wagging his tail, and well, let's not have that image. All right, we get to talk to Baron Von Zell. Let's see what he has to say.
So, what do you do for a living, Baron Von Zell?
For a living? My family is in banking, Herr Knight. What do you do for a living?
Me? I'm a writer.
A writer? How aggressive of you.
Sense insults. He does right for the super. How are you doing today, Bahama? It's nice to see you. It's been a long time since the ninja has seen you.
I take it you're particularly fond of hunting. I noticed the photographs downstairs. You and the Baron sure do get around.
We are the best? You may find that out for yourself someday.
Oh, I'm anxious for us to hit the field. I have a feeling there's a lot I could learn from you.
You may find yourself more challenged than you can imagine.
True. I don't get in as much practice as I'd like, and hunting's like any other sport. The more you do it, the better you get.
Bullshit. Hunting is a matter of the spirit, of will.
So it is.
However, Evan could see that Von Glover and I have had more practice than the others in the club. We used to hunt together quite a bit.
Used to. You don't hunt together anymore?
No, not often.
Interesting. Oh, messenger, you rarely see me. Oh, okay. Well, then, that's how you steal all the strawberries when Miro streams. See, Ninja knows that too. See, I know everything. I know everything. This is making me think of the movie The Pest. He ends up getting hunted by a German guy at some point. Never seen that movie. Tell us more about it. Oh, now The Big Lebowski. Now that is a good movie. That is a good movie. I actually was contemplating the fact, you know, some streamers have that thing when someone first comes to the chat that does a cool sound effect kind of thing. Or first, I was thinking of, as the ninja was prepping today, he was listening to Cheers, and you know that'd be a good. When someone comes in, Norm, afternoon, everybody. It's when someone comes on in, like it's like hello, you know, something like that. Ask about hunting.
Are you and Von Glauer too busy to hunt much these days, or have you all fallen out?
I suppose I've simply outgrown him.
Really?
Outgone him.
In what way?
You make a PB.
You wouldn't understand.
Oh.
The Big Lebowski, a good movie. Over the line!
How about telling me about the other club members?
I have a better idea. Why don't you tell me about yourself?
Like what?
For example, why are you in Munich?
Oh, I'm just vacationing and thought I'd stop by on my way through.
Really? And where are you staying in Munich?
Outside of town a ways.
Which suburb?
I'm on a farm, actually. And you know, I don't remember the name of the area. Probably couldn't pronounce it anyway.
Yes.
Good lie.
Quite curious for someone with a supposedly high Germanic background.
Yep. I guess going out and making your mark on the rest of the world will do that to a family line.
So angry. Yep, it does have a score system. Unfortunately, you know, Diesel Girl knows the noise. You know, the exclamation point. You know the noise, Diesel Girl. She does like using that noise, and a few other people do. Unfortunately, this game does not make the noise, the ding noise, whenever you do a thing. You just gotta keep an eye on it. Which was it's a slight nitpick. It's a bummer it doesn't do it. You know, I think in the first game, it's there's the sound. See, so anytime you do a thing in the first Gabriel night, it makes the noise and then as your score goes up. I believe Quest for Glory 4 also does. It has a score system, but it goes like dun 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 dun, or it does something. I forget. I think it's that. Anytime you actually do a thing right.
The club seems to be an exciting place. Do y'all travel much as a group?
No.
Really? You don't hunt abroad?
We are all very busy men.
No, isn't that odd?
Yes, it is odd. The Pestero owns. That's his name is Pestero. Really? Got his mom, so he agrees to put on and get hunted by 2 Germans. He was tried, he gets 50 grand. Why is he called Pestero? These guys are saying, yeah, he could be a werewolf, because werewolves, that's a sign of a werewolf, right? Being angry, but we can't rely on that alone.
So, how do you like the club?
Herr Knight, if you wish to learn about the club, you should keep your mouth shut and observe.
Have you ever heard of the Black Wolf?
No.
That's ominous music. Trophies in the basement.
You mentioned that y'all don't go on hunting trips abroad?
We do not.
But those trophies in the basement, y'all really have white tigers in Germany or lions?
The majority of what the club hunts are far more common species, Herr Knight. The trophies in the basement are exceptions, and they were obtained quite legally.
Oh, you misunderstand me, Baron von
I think not. In any case, the basement is not public territory, and its contents are, therefore, none of your concern.
Of course, I do apologize.
As a guest of this club, the why you are a guest of this club is a mystery to me. But as a guest, perhaps you should limit your prowling and sniffing to areas which you are offered openly by those who belong here.
You're so right.
Yeah. But aren't teddy bears nice though? Teddy bears are cuddly and nice. There's one other thing to do in here. I think Price shows up. Oh wait, he doesn't. I think. No, it's not till later. Okay.
Ah, Gabriel, come in.
Hey, Harry. I don't have anything else to say right now.
Okay, I don't think we have anything. No. All right.
I'm off. See you, Harry.
Goodbye.
Yes, since you're so brave about talking smack about Chuck Norris, why don't you do that, Duggar? Get back to us on that. You sound so brave about Chuck Norris. I believe there's only one thing to do here.
I'd better make sure Gracie keeps busy. Elsewhere.
He does not want Gracie there at all. Hey, seriously? Oh, so he's a rules lawyer in D&D. Okay. That's legit. That's completely legit. Yeah, it's a German car. Oh, she said that. Yeah, no. I'm pretty sure it's a nod or just being silly. Good old Easter eggs.
That's taken care of.
Those who know that song, that's the Saints have been watching on from the first game.
Kommen Sie herein.
Commissar Lieber? So generous of you to see me.
Sit down, Mr. Knight. Now, you will tell me what you think you know about this case, yes?
How do you say, quid pro quo in German?
There is no translation.
Thanks so much for your time.
Sit down. What are you proposing exactly?
You want information? I want information. It's, kind of convenient that way.
I can't give you police information.
Why not? I'm not asking for anything confidential. Hell, I can't even read the damn newspapers around here. Press release stuff, that's all I want.
All right. But then it's your turn. Agreed?
Get a
I
portrait
hear you.
of the car is fuck. Ah, you know, ultimacj's mother used to own a Pinto. Oh boy, and remember that movie? What was it? Cujo? Yeah, Cujo. Wasn't that a Pinto as well? Yeah, Cujo. Yes, they are. What a surprise, right? Oh no.
How long have you been a commissar?
10 years.
All of them here in Munich?
Yes.
And a criminal commissar is like, what, a police detective in America?
Americans don't have so many ranks, I think. A German criminal commissar is, say, more like an English chief inspector.
Ah, P.D. James.
C.D. James.
What?
Never mind.
Nothing.
Oh, the menu at local Mexican restaurant isn't in German. Los Angeles has the best tacos. Okay, you need to take a picture of that. You need to prove that that's a thing. We need the picture didn't happen.
Tell me about the other victims.
What do you want to know?
How many victims have been there?
How many victims have there been?
5, including the one downtown.
Could there be bodies out there that you haven't found yet?
No. The killings have been done in broad daylight. Body parts left like a trail of boat criminal. Breadcrumbs?
Jack the Ripper Wolf.
When were the other victims killed?
When were the other victims killed?
The first was 32 days ago.
2 days after the zoo wolves escaped. And the others?
The 2 teenage boys were killed 20 days ago. The Huber girl 6 days ago.
They're speeding up.
Maybe.
They went out of business last year. Saying that's how. That's a shame. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. I know. I think it was like. I don't know if it's like that still. I know. Is it Mississippi or is it Missouri? I think it's Mississippi. It doesn't have a very good rating either. I'd love to see them play this one. Oh yeah, they probably would enjoy it. Phantasmagoria is another one. Phantasmagoria 2, A Puzzle of Flesh. Oh, and if those don't know Harvester, just look that game up. That game is all over the place. It is a really messed up game. I was like, they were on some drugs when they made that game.
What about the locations of the killings?
What is my accent?
You can see for yourself if you like. I have a marked map on the wall. Until last night, the killer always struck 30 to 40 minutes outside the city. The first was killed north of München near Esching. The 2 males were killed in Feldkirchen, that's east. Tony Huber was killed on her parents' farm just west of Lachem.
Welcome on in, Frankie Four Fingers. Welcome on in. What is my accent? Well, the person who normally is the host here, ultimacj, he's not here tonight. We're doing a Halloween special. His accent is mostly American, I would say. Me, foreign, a little bit to the east. Welcome on in. How are you doing? Thank you, anonymous gifter, whoever you are. The ninja appreciates you.
Your Worth It Smile has just subscribed.
Worth It Smile. I don't think I've ever seen that person here before. But thank you again. I appreciate the subscription. I appreciate it was very kind of you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. Tell us about the killer. What does forensics say about the killer?
What does forensics say about the killer?
And happy Halloween to you.
Information is not for the press.
But the bite marks, saliva, you've seen the bodies, I haven't.
All I can say is, it is an animal.
You think it's an animal? Do you now?
Mind if I take a guess? Your boys in the lab say the bite marks are canine and are closer to wolf than dog. But beyond that, they can't pin it down. Nothing like it on the record.
Oh, we got some username. You're
Probably,
wonderful and all that.
You're
Thank you
wonderful.
again, anonymous gifter.
Yeah.
He appears in season. Yes, he's a notable. I've seen him in a few other shows too. Yes, Duggar, you're correct. You're talking about the chief inspector, the commissar Lieber? Yes, he's been in a few. I think he's been in 1 or 2 episodes of Cheers. I think he's been in CSI. I don't know what other. Yeah, his face is definitely recognizable because I myself have seen him in a couple shows. I I think it was CSI, he's in an episode of CSI. He's never played a main character. I mean, he's a main character kind of like in this. He's because he shows up a lot. Um, I don't know what other shows he's been in. I don't even know the actor's name, to be honest. But thank you again, Anonymous Gifter. I appreciate that. And if you wish to reveal yourself to the ninja in the chat, that's totally great. If not, stay anonymous like us ninjas. You consider werewolfery? Yeah, that's a good question to ask the detective.
Have you given any thought at all about the possibility of
What?
a werewolf?
He's like, really? That's like saying
Never
Chuck
mind.
Norris is a bad ninja. Oh, I'm sorry, Duggar. He did give that look, though. He did give that look. Like the Middle East? I guess. You can, somewhere close, somewhere around in Japan. That's where YOCBOI hails from. I can't reveal my actual location because, that's what ninjas, we never do that.
The killer isn't.
But yeah,
one of the
somewhere
zoo
out there,
wolves, is it?
out in the east.
That is information the press does not have, Mr. Knight. I expect it to stay that way.
Are you familiar with Gabriel
understand.
Knight? Are you familiar
As
with
you
the series?
pointed out so loudly at the crime scene, evidence on the killer does not match what we know of the zoo wolves.
Yeah. So what are your thoughts about that?
Either there is a mistake with the zoo records.
I think the zoo would know if they had a reddish-brown hybrid in the wolf kennel.
I didn't say it was likely. Another possibility is, of course, that another animal is responsible.
Wild?
Possibly. Maybe. A pet.
A pet?
A pet? As in maybe the reason you haven't been able to track the thing is that it's going into someone's home.
It's possible.
You don't believe only one animal is responsible?
You keep saying an animal. You found evidence of only one animal? One bite pattern, one saliva type?
Yes.
Yet 2 wolves escaped from the zoo.
As you say, the zoo wolves do not figure into this at all.
Oh, I wouldn't say that.
Mm.
No, I definitely would not say that.
Zoo wolves may have a connection, but those who have not played this game and want to play a little detective, what do you think the zoo wolves have a connection with? There's a place I still have a picture of. It's still in the business, and I'll share it in the Discord. Stallone Gymnastics. Just like Rocky Balboa saying, yo, Adrian, I gotta breathe, so you're dying to film what you... What? I don't remember him saying. It's been a while since I've seen that movie myself, but... I don't know. Don't think I've ever... I don't really remember that quote. The 2 zoo wolves are now inside someone. Oh, that would be definitely a plot twist. Oh, that'd be a plot twist. Hello, Jonan. How are you? Welcome on in. Tell me about the latest victim.
Tell me about the latest victim.
Male, 52, Grossberg was the name.
Sounds kind of gross.
He was a furrier. Ironic, isn't it?
A furrier. What an amazing coincidence.
Any theories about why the killer struck downtown this time?
Have any theories about why the killer struck downtown this time?
No. Do you?
I read somewhere that wolves are clean animals. They don't kill close to their lair unless they're forced to.
But lair? What are you talking about?
Not sure, actually. Random thought.
Random thought indeed. You heard of the Black Wolf?
Have you ever heard of anyone or anything called the Black Wolf?
The hair samples we have are all reddish-brown.
Yeah, I know. I was just wondering if you'd heard of a Black Wolf in general.
Hold on.
Posting means all right. I'll go check it out later. Thank you. Thank you, Duggar. The mafia. That's funny. Duggar and Diesel go over here are trying to like break the ninja spirit over here, trying to get me to laugh.
What?
Missing persons case. A runaway teenaged girl. It happened in 1989 in a town called Kirschel, in the Nationalpark Bayerischer Wald, Bavarian National Forest.
Uh-huh.
Oh, I just thought I remembered something. It was a sad case, you know. She was very pretty. Ah, yes. Here it is.
What?
There was a supposed witness. An old lady who lived on the edge of town near the woods. She says she saw the girl go into the woods the night she disappeared. Says the wolf got her.
The wolf?
The old lady had been complaining for some time about a huge black wolf in the woods. But no one believed her. She was verrückt. Crazy.
No one else ever saw the thing?
Hadn't been any wolves in those woods for 50 years.
So there was probably nothing to it.
That's what I thought at the time. Of course, that was years before this case. Never heard of wolf attacks back then.
Do you get a lot of missing persons cases in Germany?
Oh, sure. Mostly teenagers, runaways. It gets worse all the time. Families are not like they used to be, yes?
Suppose not. That's all I wanted to know.
Good. We discuss you now, yes?
I guess.
You want to tell me, or do I have to ask?
I'm investigating the murder of Tony Yuba for her parents.
Why?
I'm an investigator. That's what I do.
You're an American PI?
You could say that.
And how did the Hubos end up hiring you?
Mutual friends?
Walking.
I see. And this evidence you have?
A paw print and some hair samples from the Yuba farm. I spoke with some folks at the zoo as well.
All right, Mr. Knight. I don't know how the police deal with you in America, but in this country, we don't like civilian interference.
I understand.
If you hear something, you come to me. If you see something, you come to me. And under no circumstances are you to speak with the press. You do. And I'll have your passport.
Well, you wouldn't like it. It was a bad hair day.
I am quite serious.
I swear, not a word.
All right. I can't stop you from investigating. But stay out of our way.
Careful.
Quiet as a shadow. That's me.
That's right. Quiet as a shadow.
I don't have any more questions for the commissar. Probably nothing of interest back there. Besides, I can't see past the commissar's big head. At least he's neater than Detective Mosley. This map, it marks the locations of all the wolf killings, right?
Yes. What?
The one last night, the one in the middle, doesn't really fit, does it?
It has to fit. It happened.
I suppose. I still say that one in the middle is different. Grossberg. Didn't Liba say that was the name of the guy who was killed last night?
It did. We have a number here. Let's record it.
The latest victim's name and number. Grossberg's phone number.
Lots of 555s, but I guess that in games and movies they always use that number because of the whole because 555 isn't a legitimate number if you didn't know that.
I'm gonna take off.
Stay out of trouble.
Of course.
I got that stuck in my head thanks to Diesel. When you keep talking about Volkswagen, I'm thinking of Happy Gilmore when he gets struck by a Volkswagen. Like, Volkswagen!
Who should I call?
Grossberger calls me, or see more information we can get. Hello, Hellsbang, welcome on in and thank you for the lurk.
Hello?
Hello. My name is Knight. I'm an American associate of Herr Grossberg's.
Yes? I was just calling the people in Herr Grossberg's address book to notify them. Have you heard that Herr Grossberg has...
Yes, I know about his death.
Yes, I'm sorry. Would you mind giving me your name again so I can check you off the list?
Knight.
Ella Hoffman... I'm not finding you.
Could you check under Vaughn? It's Vaughn Knight.
Oh, so... Yes, Von. Von Eigner, von Frank, von Stein... You're not under Von either.
Excuse me, did you say Von Agner?
Yes?
Do you know Von Agner?
I don't know him. I don't know most of Grossberg's business contacts.
Grossberg knew him.
If this is about money, you're out of luck. All the accounts are locked until someone comes in and takes over. Besides, there's nothing in them anyway.
Really? Well, could you just look up an account balance for me?
I can't. The address book is all I have. The police have taken Herr Grossberg's ledgers.
Oh, well, thank you.
Goodbye.
All right. Tick tock, tick tock. That's right. We were to interrogate Diesel Girl. We'd be playing that tick tock the entire time. Get her to confess many things, but she's not sus right now, is she?
I was hoping for a Mercedes.
I believe we are done there.
Entschuldigung, Baron. Gabriel Knight ist hier, c'est Suzanne.
Lassen Sie bitte ihn herein. Gabriel, what a pleasure to see you so soon. Bringen Sie uns bitte ein zweites Glas Wein.
Hope I'm not taking advantage of your kind invitation.
Well, my invitations are meant to be kept. Come, warm yourself. I hope you like wine. I got hooked on the grape when I lived in France.
It's fine, Baron.
Call me Friedrich.
All right.
Good. I like to have things settled. You were going to tell me how you found the club and about your hunting in America.
Oh, there must be more interesting subjects.
No doubt. You are a man who runs deep, I suspect.
On my off days.
I find nothing more stimulating than a new companion.
Mm-hmm.
A fresh mind with treasures to reap. New thoughts like rare birds uncovered and examined, one by one. It is only when people know each other well that they run out of things to say.
May we never be so cursed.
Good old wine. What do you all prefer? Do you prefer wine or do you prefer beer? Or both? Okay, we do have an ad break incoming. So, what we're going to do, we're going to take a little brief break, stretch your legs and all that, get some exercise. Welcome on in, first time chatters. And again, thank you again for the subscriptions earlier, anonymous gifter. We'll be back in a couple of minutes. Yes, Kitty, we hear you. We got to take an ad break. We got one coming up. We don't want no one to miss any of the good story that we are presenting for this Halloween special of Gabriel Knight. So we'll be back momentarily. Enjoy a slight break, and we'll be back in a few minutes.
Hit that fucking question mark.
Oh, that's gotta be clipped.
Oh
no!
Fucking question mark. It ain't looking good tonight. There may not be any dominating tonight.
That's pretty jank. The fact I can hit him that way. He gets me from midair. Oh my god, game over. Oh well. Wow, he literally very insecure about her tiny dicks. Wow, I didn't know trees had dicks, but okay. Give me my tree dick right now, or I'm gonna email every old lady on my scam list to tell you're a stuck-up tree-hating bitch. Wow, I wish this game was voiced overed. Wow, this tree's an ass. Oh my god. Oh, and that's also ice physics. Oh, okay. Take the death. So we need the I don't have any, but, math was done. Never done that in my life, ever.
Coming in clutch.
Oh, that was not easy. My gosh, that was stressful. Those last few levels. Oh, we did it. Oh, never done that in my entire. All right, you dead? Oh, cool. Because he's fading away, dying. His bullet still hit me and kills me. Cool. That's. It happens. It happens to the best of us. Happens to the worst of us, too. Alright, is this a mimic? I don't need some creepy Dark Souls shit. Ah! Ah! No!
It's crazy how... Oh my god! Let me have Oh, good! Good! You can press B, CJ!
Can you listen to this immaturity? Buddy. Oh, don't knock over the camera. Did he get hungry? He's always eating. Trust me, he's always eating. He always has to eat. I can do this all day, buddy. Let's go. Unlocking sucks, don't it? This would be funny if we can do this all the way. I feel like someone's gonna clip this. Oh, my thumb! My thumb! Okay, we are back. The cat won't stop meowing. Meow, meow, meow. I think he wants food. And he's got plenty of food downstairs, but he's just like, that's because it's Halloween, you know. Meow. Thank you, Lady Diesel. Where are you from?
Are you from Munich originally?
No, I was raised abroad. But both of my parents had deep Bavarian roots.
Really? Where abroad?
All over. France, England, South America, North America. I love to travel.
I just love to travel. Very calm and collected, don't you think?
So tell me about your family.
The Von Glovers? We are not nearly as old a line as the Ritters, I'm afraid.
Do you have a wife? Children?
Good God. No.
You sound like someone else I know.
I've been picking up on certain similarities between us. Do you have relatives? How fares the Ritter family tree?
I'm the last.
I too. I suppose all trees eventually stop bearing fruit.
What brought you to Munich?
How'd you end up here?
My circumstances were probably not much different than your own. I wanted to return to the land of my ancestors, and so I did. Which reminds me, you were going to tell me how the Ritter family ended up in America.
My grandfather. He left the family and went to New Orleans.
But you chose to return to the family. Why?
If you want to know the truth, I didn't have a hell of a lot of choice.
Yes. I understand.
That is true. Those who have played the first Gabriel or seen the story of it, yes, he didn't have much of a choice.
Tell me about the club.
I'd prefer it if you formed your own opinions. To be perfectly frank, I could use a fresh perspective. That's one reason why I invited you to join us.
How about telling me about the other club members?
Ah, my select few. You find them valuable friends once you get to know them.
Did most of them come to the club through you?
For the most part. Though occasionally, fate throws one into my lap.
All of the men at the club are from wealthy German families, I gather.
Yes, but it's not quite that simple. I am a believer in self-determination. Each man at the club must also be personally accomplished and gifted.
Really?
Absolutely. For example, von Eigner owns one of Germany's biggest meat butchering plants, and he runs an elite private brewery. It's true he inherited the business, but he's expanded it a great deal.
A butchery? Huh. And the others?
Price is recognized as one of the best trial lawyers in Germany. He seems pleasant enough in person, but you would be surprised how vicious he can be in the courtroom.
And Henneman?
Is with the government. He has a prominent position and is an acknowledged contender for higher office.
Really? How high?
There have been newspaper reports that predicted the highest.
That would be convenient for his friends, wouldn't it?
Such men are an asset to everyone who knows them.
And Baron von Zell?
Von Zell's family owned the majority of stock of one of Munich's oldest banks.
In his own personal accomplishments?
Gar was, is a quite promising young man. He was always top of his class, the best at anything he did.
I keep picking up a past tense here.
You haven't seen him at his best. He's going through a rough spot lately, I'm afraid.
Yes, that was the angry guy we saw earlier.
There's something about the club I don't quite understand.
Yes?
I get the feeling you're not your average, ordinary hunting club.
No?
Well, that room in the basement, for instance.
I gather you've been exploring.
Well, the door was open.
It doesn't matter. You are right. Yes. The Königlich Bayerische Hofjagdloge is more than just a hunting club. We share certain philosophical beliefs as well.
Philosophical time.
I'm curious about these philosophical beliefs of yours. Can I talk you into enlighten me?
Are you really interested?
Yes.
I'm glad. You seem to be the sort of man who would appreciate our way of thinking. The men at the club and I It is our desire to reconnect with our true physical nature.
Go on.
Think of it this way. What makes man different from any other species on this planet? Civilization, of course. Oh, it's not a bad thing, human society. But it has come at a terrible price. Through civilization, man has lost his physical self, his sensory power, his instinct, if you will. He became fat and lazy, a dulled, rusted blade.
And those are my good days.
Picture a beast in the woods. It is alert. It smells. It sees. It feels everything around it. It can tell where some other animal has passed days before, where food is to be found. It can sense danger. You put civilized man in the woods, and he's comparably deaf, dumb, and blind.
I hear you, but isn't some of that related to physical makeup? Our senses of smell and hearing aren't as sharp as those of wolves, for example.
That's just it. Surely men once had those abilities.
Maybe they did.
As generations of city dwellers failed to use their most acute senses, genetically they started to fall away, the way limbs wither when not exercised. I believe we can hold this degeneration. And not only hold it, but recover that which was lost.
It's an interesting concept. Do you have any proof that such powers are recoverable?
Proof? I felt things myself. Keener hearing, sharper smells. But documentable proof? That is harder. To what extent we can recover these primal abilities, and what some of those abilities might prove to be, that is what we still struggle to find out.
You're very convincing, Friedrich. There's no doubt that the potential is fascinating.
Interesting philosophy, wouldn't you say? You know, trying to attune your natural, your beast instincts back to your non-civilization, back to the caveman days, and maybe in a sense, makes you think.
How does one go about trying to get back in touch with one's physical self? Does it have something to do with hunting?
You are right. That's part of it, yes. Man is, or was, a predator. But unfortunately, he was too smart for his own good. He figured out how to raise his prey in pens. Hunting helps us get back in touch with our predator soul.
Do you? Get back in touch with your predator soul?
Some of us have been more successful at tapping into that than others.
So how has this philosophy affected the men in the club?
The men at the club are all excellent specimens who have used the philosophy to increase their success and power.
So your woods becomes corporate headquarters, your prey the competition.
Some of the technique can be applied, yes. When the senses are primed, one can pick up all sort of feedback that is normally lost in the haze.
Speaking hypothetically, do you think it would be possible to take this philosophy too far?
Funny that should occur to you so quickly. It hadn't occurred to me for the longest time. I hope not.
You get too far? Yeah? You could take things too far? Plot thickens, how so? You have theories?
Have you ever heard of the Black Wolf?
I'm so sorry.
It's all right.
Gunther! Würden Sie das bitte reinigen?
You barely got me.
Are you all right?
Yeah.
Danke. I feel so clumsy. Danke, Gunther. What was it you asked again?
I asked if you'd ever heard of the Black Wolf.
Of course, you did. I suppose you just startled me. These killings in the papers, they've really got me derailed.
Any particular reason?
People getting slaughtered. Children. In broad daylight. Nature can seem cruel, but it is orderly. It does not waste or torture. Not like this. And with the club espousing what we do, our philosophy does not support this kind of thing.
I'm sure that's true.
I apologize. It's just, I'm concerned that we are not put in the best of light under these circumstances. To promote hunting when these atrocities in the papers. You must understand, the nature I promote is not a murderer. When a healthy beast kills, it takes only what it needs to survive, and it does so respectfully. It is only the man who is capable of such a pointless slaughter. I'll be glad when this has passed.
Is that true?
I'm
Is
sure
that
the other men feel
true?
the same way.
I'm not sure what else to say. That's a great mask. Mind if I take a look?
Be my guest.
Interesting. Is it African?
No, Indian. I picked it up in Brazil.
Huh. Von Glauer says it's Indian.
Sorry about that. The cat wants it on the keyboard.
I'm not sure what else. Well, I hate to say it, but I should go.
It's been a rare pleasure.
Yeah. I've been kind of isolated over here myself.
I'll see you at the club tonight, won't I?
Oh, right.
And perhaps you'd like to come over for a drink after that? It will give us a chance to talk some more about the others.
Mm-hmm. An invitation.
Thanks. I don't want to bother the Baron again. You mentioned the possibility of my using your secretary for research?
Anytime.
Great. I wouldn't ask, but I need a newspaper search done, and my German sucks.
No problem. What exactly are you looking for?
Missing persons. Actually, missing persons cases that occurred in or near forested areas.
How far back do you want to go?
10 years?
Okay, I can spare her later in the day. We should have it ready for you by tomorrow.
Great. Thanks.
I would do some research on some missing person stuff.
I don't have anything else to say right now. Well, I'm off. See you, Harry.
Goodbye.
If we've done everything correctly, I believe we have another talk session going on.
I think I've pumped that particular well dry.
There's Price. Another calm and collective individual. He could be a Chuck Norris fan.
And you, Herr Price? You look a little wet.
Oh, I was visiting a friend nearby, and I thought that I should take a shower before the others arrived. I was a bit automatic.
Well, how thoughtful. And I thought Germans only drank beer. Herr Price?
Yes.
Yes. He's so calm and collected. He almost sounds suspicious, but is he suspicious? That is the question. Is he suspicious? Let me go and grab a drink of my lovely sake real quick, and I'll be right back. And take the mask off for 2 seconds. Never reveal my face. That would be really, really wrong. All right. Tell me about yourself, Mr.
Baron von Glau mentioned that you're a lawyer.
Yes. And fortunately for me these days, I have enough money to where I only have to take those cases which interest me. I enjoy my leisure time.
And what do you do with your leisure time?
I entertain.
He entertains.
Probably a dumb question, but what sort of entertaining do you do?
Do you like women, Herr Knight?
Women?
I've been known to.
I adore them. You might call it an obsession. The stalk, the dance, the bait, the hook.
The bait, the hook.
And what do you do once you've hooked him?
Oh, you know. You're quite the pleasurist yourself. Or have I misled you?
You're probably just getting a whiff of the past, Herr Price. What do you think of the club philosophy?
It works, doesn't it?
Does it?
We're all animals, but I deny it.
Exactly. Right.
So you don't believe in suppressing anything?
Why would I want to suppress my urges? If your body wants something, it must be natural.
Well, what if you get the natural urge to rip someone's throat out?
Well, fortunately, my instincts run to pleasure. Of the equally sticky but less fatal kind.
Well, what about those whose instincts are fatal? Shouldn't they suppress?
I believe that nature handles that scenario when it occurs here at night.
And how does it do that exactly?
In the wild, when a member of society does not conform, he is hunted down and executed. End of mutant instinct. And its genetic bloodline.
DNA.
Tell me about the other club members.
Oh, they're all right. Don't worry about Vonzel. He's a bastard to everyone these days.
PMS?
PMS.
I don't know what his problem is. Oh, he's always been an arrogant bastard, competitive on the hunts, ambitious. But still, aren't we all? He was decent enough at one time. In fact, he was Von Gloria's favorite. And he was an asset as a friend. But things change.
And what about the other club members?
Like who?
Hanneman, for example. I've heard he's in line for a position extremely high up in the government.
Henneman, he is a drunk. His days as a political superstar are over. My friends at the courthouse tell me that he has been marked for early retirement. One less politician to worry about, huh?
Then one less politician to worry about.
When did Von Zell begin to change?
Oh, he's been getting worse for a long time. I remember a hunting trip about a year ago. That was the last time I remember that we were all together and having a good time. He must have started getting difficult after that.
Why did it get difficult?
Seems like you've pretty much written Von Zell off yourself. Any particular reason?
Look, it's one thing when he insults the rest of us. But when he insults the Baron, no. I heard him arguing once. When Glover told Von Zell he acted stupidly about something or the other, Von Zell was furious.
What'd he say?
He told the Baron that he was weak. Bastard. I don't know why the Baron let him get away with it. I mean, I would have said something at the time, but, well, it was a private conversation.
Uh-huh. When was this?
I don't know. 5, 6 weeks ago?
It was recent. Baron Von Zell. Zell just even gives that, almost an antagonistic kind of name, if you think about it.
How was Von Zell an asset as a friend?
He is a banker.
Are you saying he loaned you money?
He's always willing to help out his good friends.
Why would anyone in this club need money? I thought y'all were models of success.
Yes, well, fortunately, I took less advantage of Von Zell's hospitality than some.
The Black Wolf.
Have you ever heard of the Black Wolf?
Yes.
Really, where?
Oh, I don't know. Just sounds familiar.
Will you tell me if you remember?
Of course. The reinforcements have arrived. Now you'll have someone new to probe. Herr Knight.
Nude probe. What a way. What a good
man.
wording.
Good cheer to you both. Where's the beer?
Guten Abend, meine Herren. Ja, good evening.
Guten Abend.
Wieder eine Steinung essen.
Abend.
Abend.
Meine kleine Familie. How are you all this evening? Hello. Gabriel, I'm glad you could join us.
I need to speak with the Baron. Enjoy your evening, Herr Knight.
Thanks. I will.
Everyone's here.
Baron. May I speak to you for a minute?
What is it, Bryce? Hey. Can I join you in a moment, Gabriel? Price and I are almost finished.
Okay. I'll be around.
Oops.
The thing is this.
Situation. Also. Yes, Herr Knight?
How's it going?
Fine. Would you excuse us, please? We are discussing something private.
Private.
Oh.
I know he says the word private. Was it?
They're busy.
Yes, Herr Knight?
What's new?
You're getting annoying, Mr. Knight.
I am? Sorry, I thought this was, a social occasion. I'll just go talk to somebody else.
That is a good question. You may make a good detective yet. You actually, we'll show you in a second.
Also. Yes, Herr Knight?
What are you two kids talking about?
We could share it with you, Mr. Knight. But then we'd have to kill you.
Baron von Zell?
I'm just kidding, Doctor. I'm afraid our discussion is private, Mr. Knight. Run along now. We'll play with you later.
Can't wait.
Run along now.
The Amerikaner?
American. We do have a tape recorder. Right here.
I'd love to record what they're saying, but every time I get close, they clam up.
I don't think they're saying anything worth recording.
Ich habe meinen Nachmittagstermin abgesagt. Wir treffen uns hier um 4 Uhr.
Ja, zu viele
Jetzt
Kreise.
Ja, so,
Good day.
Herr Knight.
Hanneman, Von Agner?
You care to join us?
Sure. Thanks. I've spoken to several of the club members today, but I haven't had a chance to speak with you yet, Herr Von Agner.
How tragic. No one in this club talks better than I do.
Oh, true. Very true.
Perhaps tomorrow?
I'd be delighted.
I haven't had a chance to get to know you yet, Herr Hanneman.
Well, I'm already beyond serious conversation tonight, I'm afraid.
Tomorrow's fine. Have you guys heard about the mutilation killing last night? Happened right around the corner.
Awful, simply awful.
I'd meant to get a newspaper, but the time got away from me. Do you have any details?
A few. The victim was a man named Grossberg. He ran a furrier business in town.
Horrible. No, this zoo wolf business is inexcusable. The mayor has been spoken to, and quite seriously. Even the prime minister is concerned.
Did you know Grossberg, Herr von Eyck?
Me? Grossberg? Why, no. Why do you ask?
I just thought you're both in the animal processing business.
Munich is a big city, Herr Knight.
So it is. Well, I was just curious.
Like any good detective, get all curious.
So what were y'all talking about when I came up?
Tomorrow's little excursion. Will you be joining us?
Our monthly hunting trip.
A hunt trip? Really, where?
Our lodge is at Eppenberg. It's in the Bavarian National Forest. We leave tomorrow afternoon.
Well, gosh, you know, that sounds great, but I need to have my gun cleaned and...
Oh, there are plenty of guns at the lodge.
Yeah, Von Eigner, perhaps the Baron did not mean for Herr Knight to join us quite so soon.
Oh, hell, why not then? Baron?
Von Eigner?
Our hunting trip tomorrow. Will our new American friend be going with us?
Tonight? Well, I don't see why he could...
Of course not. He's not a club member. He's probably not even registered with the license office.
Nonsense, Gar. The sooner we get to see his technique, the better. We'll just slip him in, and he can register properly when we get back.
But that's not legal.
Since when do you care about legalities? It's only a hunting license?
I agree. I would enjoy Gabriel's presence very much.
Well, enough said. The Baron should certainly get whatever he wants, shouldn't he? Perhaps it will be an interesting exercise at that.
Would you say meow? Jesus, pause the scene already.
I've already bonded with those two.
Alright, so we need to go over here. There's one option left we didn't pick.
Yes, Herr Knight?
Just wanted to grab a magazine.
Then grab one.
Thanks.
So angry. Well, almost said earlier, this guy has a what is it? White horse shoved up his booty.
I can't read it. It's in German.
All right, we're gonna take our trusty recorder.
That's a thought.
I hid the tape recorder inside the magazine. Just wanted to put this magazine back. It wasn't very good. I wouldn't recommend it.
Herr Baron.
Gentlemen, excuse me, please.
I apologize for not getting to you sooner. Have you been enjoying yourself?
Oh, it's been loads of fun.
Good. I'm glad you're going with us tomorrow. We don't get started until the afternoon, so won't have to worry about staying up late tonight.
I have to warn you, my hunting's kind of rusty.
I'm sure you'll do just fine.
Was?
Ist.
I demand to know what you're doing at this club.
Me?
Baron von Zell.
Really?
Are you aware that this guest of yours has been asking intimate questions? Poking around in our personal affairs? He must be a reporter. Or the police.
What do we have to fear from a reporter or the police? Although I can promise you her knight is neither.
You don't care that he's prying into our private business? What possible motive could he have?
Gar! Please. He's my guest. You're the one who's turning that into an inquisition.
Then it is on your head.
Storms out the building because he's so mad he didn't get his toys.
I apologize for that.
You keep defending me. I'm not exactly helping the harmony around here.
Believe me, the harmony was shattered a long time before you came. Von Zell gets territorial. I'm tired of it, frankly.
Well, I should go anyway. I wanted to clean up before tonight.
All right.
Good night, everyone.
Oh,
Good night.
night.
I should be home soon. See you then.
Good rabbit at the front doorsteps. End of chapter 3. We are now in chapter 4. Ooh, Predator Vision. Thoughts and concerns on the 4th chapter? Or 3rd chapter? Is it a werewolf? Or now we're just being stalked by something. But what? What indeed? Yeah. Oh. Good suspicion. Keep watching and the mystery shall eventually be revealed, maybe. Spooky. Nothing like a good nightmare. Just getting a drink. Oh.
That hole is a trigger for the secret passageway. I don't think I need that.
Save, we're on the next chapter, chapter 4. I want to say this is the longest chapter of the game, so I don't know. We'll see if we can finish it today. I don't know. We got what, about 2 hours? We might be able to. We'll see.
I wonder what Gerda's up to. I wonder what... Gerda's being a real pig about those car keys.
Someone being a real pig.
Gerda says that Gabriel's on a case for Werner Huber, who runs the Gasthof in town. She won't tell me what it's about, though. She says he's staying somewhere near Munich. Werner Huber says that Gabriel's case concerns werewolves. Did I mention that Gabriel is a pig? Good thing I'm doing all this for me. Guess they're closed.
Is there anything else we need to go do in here? Romantic ending? No, I wouldn't say he's just a pig for, like, you know, hey, not asking for help, you know. He didn't think about asking her for help, and she's just, you know, a little sassy about it. A little angry. She did help him throughout the entire other case.
That's the church in the square. Herr Huber?
Yes?
I was wondering if you've changed your mind about telling me where Gabriel is. It's really important.
No. Sorry.
Thanks.
Bitte.
I don't have anything to say to him. So that's King Ludwig II of Bavaria. I have no idea what that says.
Hello there, dear.
Hi, I'm Grace Nakamura from the castle. Am I interrupting?
Heavens, no.
Have a seat, Miss Nakamura.
Well, I might. For a moment.
Isn't this nice? We just finished our breakfast. Do you want something?
No, thanks.
Good for you. I can never turn down food myself. Now you just tell us all about it, Sugar Pie.
You mentioned the other night that you were a demonologist. What is that exactly?
Well, it's not as bad as it sounds, honey. What Emma and I really do is to help protect people.
Protect them from what?
Well, do you believe in the devil, Miss Nakamura?
I believe in good and evil, if that helps.
Oh, but Satan and his demons are real, and they will attack the living. And most folks don't know what to do once they've been attacked. We try to help protect people.
How can you protect people from demons?
Best protection is faith in God, of course. But sometimes faith isn't enough. Sometimes we have to delve into the supernatural in order to protect others. Your Schottenjoggers are just the same.
We are? I mean,
Schottenjägers.
He is.
Of course. The warriors of light are rare these days, but they do exist all around the globe.
That's interesting. I just read about a group called Manos del Sol in Brazil. So the Ritters aren't the only Schottenjägers.
Well, they're probably the only ones to use that title, but others have been chosen for the battle.
You can never down to him saying girls. It's like she's like, I like her already.
Do you know anything about King Ludwig II?
Sure, we saw his castles, didn't we, Mother?
We sure did. Why do you ask?
Well, I found a letter in the Schottenjäger library warning Ludwig about the Black Wolf.
Who wrote the letter?
One of Gabriel's ancestors, a Schottenjäger.
Seems like whoever was using me as a megaphone helped you find that letter. Perhaps you should follow the path something's pointing at. Look into Ludwig.
I intend to. The other night you said something about the Black Wolf. What did you mean? Where did you hear that name?
I wasn't the one talking.
I don't understand.
Well, that's quite all right. The point is, it would be a very good idea to answer those questions, and we must work together to do so. Of course I'll help you, Pumpkin. I'd like to know myself, wouldn't I? It isn't every day one's taken over by a disembodied spirit, and I don't much care for it, thank you.
Yeah,
You're not talking about a seance, are you?
Oh, heavens, no.
Thank God.
Emma's right. I'm much better at tarot cards. I can read for you or for someone else if you prefer.
Yeah, because possession is 9/10 of the law, right?
Are you sure you don't know anything about the Black Wolf?
I never did, dear. I told you. Really, you mustn't confuse the vessel with the voice. All I remember was seeing a very bright flash like lightning. Next thing I knew, Emma had me outside. Whatever it was very powerful. Very powerful.
Well, I guess it wouldn't hurt to do my tarot reading.
Don't you worry now. I know what I'm doing. Push your vital energies into the cards. This is your soul card. That which applies to all of your lifetimes. It's the Empress. Oh, that's a good one.
What's it mean?
It means that your soul's journey is one of leadership. There's great strength here and intelligence. This card represents what you're like in this lifetime. It's the Chariot. Self-discipline, control. You need to feel you have a plan, that you're testing your abilities. The Chariot's very masculine. In combination with the Empress, it tells me that you're currently exploring your male side. You will seek out great achievement, but it does have its price.
Doesn't sound anything like me.
Yes, dear. The third card represents the other. You've pulled the Magician. Who is he, dear?
Excuse me?
Your other, the Magician. Oh, this is a very powerful card. Major Arcana.
My other?
Everyone has an other. Let's see. I bet it's the Schottenjäger. What's his name?
The Schattenjäger? Gabriel Knight.
A name of power. He is powerful, this one. The magician is dexterous and cunning, mischievous and manipulating.
That's Gabriel, all right.
And very strong with magical and occult powers. Now this is interesting because your card, the Chariot, is all logic and reasoning, while his, the Magician, is spiritual and intuitive. You two are quite a pair. The fourth card shows what you're trying to achieve at this moment, your immediate destiny. It's the Strength or Lust card.
Lust?
Not that kind of lust, dear. It's a trial card, finding the strength to continue some difficult journey. It also represents the integration of conflicting energies. That must be your Chariot and his magician energies. Strength also means bonding those energies, loving without judgment, learning to love the beast. What is this trial, dear? Do you know?
Well, Gabriel and I are involved with the case right now.
It will be a hard time. You must let your love give you power. Use the positive energy of your union or you may not succeed.
I think you have the wrong idea. Gabriel and I just work together.
Yes, dear. But if I might just suggest, when you're facing negative forces, the positive energy of love is a very vital weapon.
The power of love.
You make yourself vulnerable when you resist your own tools.
Well, that's been helpful.
I hope so, dear.
Okay, we have an ad break kicking on in a moment, so we do got one more tarot reading to read. Somehow I feel like she's not buying any of this tarot reading. Yeah, Grace is very skeptical. She's all about logic and, you know, realism, not like the supernatural ooga booga suki stuff. I don't know. When we get back, if you like to discuss, have you ever had a tarot? I've personally never had it happen myself. But have you ever had a tarot reading card done before or witnessed one? I would be curious on that. All right, we'll be back in a moment while we run our BRBs. Those who are subscribed know that. Enjoy some BRBs, and I'll be back in about 3 minutes or so. All right, be back in a second.
You know the difference between a chest and a box? One has treasure inside, thanks to the downright jerk.
Judging from all the clerics you've met here in Limsey Lamosa, this one stands out from the rest. Her hair was crimson and she wore well-decorated brown garments. This lady of eccentric attire studies your approach and eagerly greets your arrival.
Well, look what the tower dragged in. A robe from the Meriden Forest, a sharp-looking paladin from Gerdanian, and...
The cleric pauses for a moment while she eyes you carefully. While as rando as she sounds, her eyes pierce into you with great knowledge.
Honestly, I don't know who you are. For once, I'm stumped. My self-wiki fails me so.
I'm afraid you have us at a disadvantage. Allow me to introduce myself. I'm the Blue Lizard from the Vale Islands.
You introduce your companions to the healer. Her eyes brighten with excitement, and she begins to tell you the stories of her people. She is the last of those who spoke Rando, the last of the Randalorians.
Well, it's nice to meet ya. I'm the lovely leader of our city, Meryl Wynn. I'm also an epic healer. I'm sure you three fellas ain't here for the healing. At least not yet. If you want souvenirs, you should head to the inn. We got lots of goodies you'll love.
My lady, we are humbled by your city. However, that is not the reason that we are here. We are on a noble quest to rid Verona Ral from Eorzea.
Noble for you, maybe.
That loser has given me lots of probs in the past. I think I know why you're here then. In fact, I know why you're here. You're trying to scale the tower, aren't you?
All three of you nod your heads in synchronicity. The cleric leader smiles.
Well, I'd like to help you, but I don't have the bubble seal. It's in the hands of a former fairy cleric, the succubus.
Well, then how about you point us in the right direction and we'll make quick work of this succubus.
I like eager adventurers willing to plummet to their doom. Although, not much fun for us clerics, though. It's messy, messy work.
Meryl looks again upon your party. She notices it's missing a very important ingredient, something that would make a good replacement instead of spamming medicinal herbs.
We normally don't allow people near her lair because, like I said, it's messy work. I see your party likes a healer. I'd feel more comfortable if you had some clerical assistance. Oh, Sybil, be a dear, come out here.
Oh dear, I've been summoned. Coming, I'm coming. Oh, that's gonna leave a bruise. Oof. Ow. Sorry. So sorry, Meryl. You called for me?
Sure did, hon. Are you ready to be tested? I have a very special task for you.
Wait. I just made the rank of cleric. Am I being punished?
You got this, girlfriend. Actually, these fellow peeps need your assistance. They're new to this land and need a dash of healing.
This young lady is clearly new to the cleric's gig. You and your party give a look of objection.
Bruh, seriously? You want us to take her?
Sybil may be new to the healer's corner, but she has a good heart. This would be a great training exercise for her. But before I send you out to the succubus's lair, I want you to take Sybil to the Thanos Land training grounds.
Sybil raises her hand like she's in a classroom.
Isn't that cheating, High Cleric? I need to pass on my own.
I think in your case I'll make an exception. These guys are totes new to this dungeon. They'll be going in blind. They won't know any of the mechanics.
Well, a hero's gotta do what a hero's gotta do. If that's the only way of accomplishing our goal, let's get this over
You got
with.
tater tots? Oh, you're not sharing with us? Hello, Ultra. Welcome on in, and thank you for this 3-stream streak. Hopefully you're not running around streaking naked with those tater tots. Thank you very much for the streak. At least you know it's working. Imagine if someone hits 100 streaking. Oh my god. Well, we are playing Gabriel tonight, and I do remember you saying that we've already passed your part in the game. So I don't want you to be spoiled or nothing like that, especially if you are very good at remembering what's been going on. So that is your disclaimer and warning. Now, let's get back to the game.
Maybe we should do a reading for Gabriel.
Oh, let's! It's a little like spying on someone unawares, but what the heck?
That's right. Let's spy on someone. Can you really actually do a tarot card reading for somebody else when they're not there? I wonder.
Reach out to the cards and to think about his essence. His soul card is the Magician. Yes, dear. It reflects your other exactly.
Well, maybe, but I'd rather hold out for David Copperfield.
And his lifetime card? Oh, goodness. The Lovers.
You mean the sole purpose of his life is in his pants? Doesn't surprise me.
It's not what you think, dear. It's a duality card. As a lifetime card, it refers to Gabriel's own duality. Good versus evil, physical pleasure versus spiritual growth, that kind of thing. His challenge is to integrate the conflicting parts of himself. Until he does, he'll never find peace. And you will find peace when you acknowledge all of him. Find a way to love the worst as you already love the best.
You're really reaching.
Mother.
His other is the High Priestess.
Let me guess. That's me, right?
No, dear, it's not. The High Priestess represents psychic mysteries, deep wisdom. This is a very different energy from your earthy one. This must be our connection. To the voice, dear! Someone is trying to communicate with Gabriel. This force is represented by the High Priestess.
That's not much help. What about the Black Wolf?
But it is a help, dear. The High Priestess is a spiritual guide card if ever there was one. The message must have been a warning.
If this force is connected to Gabriel, and if he's so very psychic, then why doesn't it just go to him? Why say it to me?
Maybe Gabriel's blocked. Maybe he's purposefully blocking. There is that duality business. Let's go on and see if it becomes clear. The fourth card, remember, represents the current situation. It's death.
Oh, oh no.
Oh. Nothing to worry about then.
Now you just leave interpretation up to me, Sugar Pie. It's a transformation card, dying to one thing and being born to another. It is painful, but it isn't necessarily bad. Two of Wands. Oh my.
What?
A 2 is not good here. Wands is Mars in Aries. That's a war card in conjunction with the death card. There are 2 possible transformations.
2 transformations?
Yes, dear. Gabriel is waging a spiritual battle. The transformation might be good or evil. That must be the purpose of the High Priestess. She's trying to guide him.
So you think he really might be in danger?
Oh, yes, dear. Gabriel's very essence is at stake. If he takes the wrong path with his powers, Emma and I will stay in town. You must let me know if anything else happens that we can read for clues. Let the Force use you.
The Force use you. That ain't Star Wars at all, right?
I better go.
Anytime you need us, stop by.
And be careful now.
Thanks.
Tarot cake. You ever had a tarot card reading there, Duggar? Welcome back. Yeah, Sugar Pie, shut up. Exactly. Let them do the reading.
I don't have anything else to say to the Smiths right now.
Earlier you missed it, Ultra. Doug over here is being pretty brave by insulting fellow ninjas such as Chuck Norris. He's got something. He's got a beef with Chuck Norris.
I don't have anything to say to Herr Huber at the moment.
Was it a good fortune?
I wonder what kind of flowers these are. It's a silver heart. Someone must have left it as a mourning gift.
Diesel Girl, if you can, we're not gonna. I don't think we're doing a cutscene in a minute. You can give Ultra a shout out if you want. That reading give you a little push in the right direction to get that done, which was a worthy path to do. Because I can totally see that. Thank you. Let me go have a drink while that shout out's going on. Ah, no kidding.
Triple boomerangs. This wouldn't be a problem.
Good old Castlevania. Let's see. Oh, that's true.
Come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on. Almost got him. Almost got him. Come on, come on, come on.
What clutching moments?
Don't be a bitch. Oh, fuck!
Oh, that was that close.
That's worth a fucking replay. Jesus fucking Christ.
Well enough.
I should have died right there. That should have been a fucking draw. Oh.
But there's no B in cutscenes, though. That's not really much of a rearranging of the letters.
Gerda's being a real pig about those car keys. I wish I could read these biographies of Ludwig. Wait a minute. Ludwig II, fairy tale king of Bavaria. I didn't see this before. Yep, English.
English!
There's nothing else on werewolves in the occult section. I'm not sure what other case books would be relevant.
Oh, actually, that's right. I knew what we forgot to go do. We didn't go pick up our mail. The game doesn't really let you know, but you're supposed to know from the previous chapter. Just put two and two together. In that scene, that's true. Just make sure you wash your hands. Oh, I see. Very smart, Ultra.
Guten Tag. Grüß Gott, Frau Nakimura. Ich habe etwas für Sie.
Oh, it's from Gabriel.
Ja, das ist vom Schattenjäger. Ja.
No, I think you... Gabriel is a working partner and...
Oh, nein.
Never mind. Danke.
Bitte, brauchen Sie noch etwas?
My German isn't good enough for chit-chat.
Danke. Bitte.
No address. Nice. Thanks, Gabriel.
Gracie, you decided to come over. That's great. Good and tag and all that. I'm sure you and Gertie are hitting it off.
Yeah, they are.
Thanks for finding the werewolf book. I'm not sure what it all means, but it might be useful. About Ludwig II, you know, I think you might have something there. Ubergrau says there are two places you should check out. Ludwig had a castle called New Swan something, and there's a museum about him at here in chemistry.
Swan.
Something like that. I really think you should spend some time looking into it. Don't worry. Things are going very smoothly this time around. I've tracked a suspect to a hunt club run by a man named Von Glauer. He seems okay, but I'm sure there's something going on with at least one of the others. Don't worry, though. I met a police detective named Lieber, so I have backup. I'll be finished soon. Sit tight and enjoy your visit till I get there. Gabriel.
What does he think? I'm on vacation here? No address. Thank you very much, Mr. Knight.
Oh. Could be a cutscene. Oh, you people and your puns. You're so funny. If I wasn't on vacation, I'd come over there and just, Steal your shoes or something just to teach you a lesson ninja style.
Gerda's here. I wonder what she's up to. Gerda was in love with Wolfgang. Boy, do I feel stupid or what. I really should apologize, but I don't want to interrupt her.
Let's go. I know what to do next on here. Into the secret passage we go. What about Pizza Hut? Would that count as a hut fetish? Almost said hot. I meant hut.
Grace Nakamura.
This is white guy. What? This is a mask, you silly man. It's a ninja mask. It's YOCBOI. You know who I am, Hitdragmir. We've met before. Don't be a sassy baka. Gabriel. Yeah, it's an interesting theory, little Ultra. I mean, after playing the second game and then you play the, if you ever play the third one, it's like, it's an interesting theory. We'd love to see a Gabriel Knight 4, but who knows when that will happen. Hopefully while Jane Jensen's still alive, we really do need a 4.
They're beautiful.
Just to wrap,
but they won't last long in my coat.
Just to wrap everything up, you know?
I don't want to go back into Gerda's bedroom. She might catch me in there.
Oh, I know what you meant. You funny man. Thank you for calling me a senpai. Oh, you're talking about the game. Oh, okay. I thought you were talking about this lovely mask I'm wearing. Trying to insult me there. That is a good... Honestly... That is a good question, because we may showcase it someday for Halloween. Because they did remake Gabriel Knight. They did remake it. The first game. Which wasn't too bad. Well, the developer was Phoenix Online. I'm thinking Phoenix Online Studios has it in Pink, and who published it was Pinker and Road Studio. I don't think Sierra owns the rights to it. I believe Jane Jensen, who was the creator of Gabriel Knight, she's the one who owns who has the original rights because it was her creation. So I would like to say that it was more than likely Jane Jensen is the content IP of Gabriel Knight. I mean, we did get the remake, so that does give hopes of us getting us a 4th game. There's been petitions and websites, and I mean, if you just look it up, there's a lot of people want to see a 4th game get made, just so it could just be wrapped up. Because it does deserve a 4th game. Tell CJ he's a good fellow. When Lost in Management goes on sale, I'll do the redeem. You want him to play a roguelite that's unbeatable? Because most roguelites don't really have an ending. Sure. Alright, well, I'll let him know. points for the game. You could, but if you go look down, that redeem is disabled. I already have my trusty Saki right here. There are a couple of redeems that are turned off during when YOCBOI is visiting, most namely the onesie. I ain't gonna wear that thing. I'm not. No. I have my honor. Of course, the Chug the Nasty, I don't drink that stuff. Nope, nope. I gotta stay healthy. And as much as I love a good cookie, you know, you won't be able to see me stuff my face because ninjas never reveal their face. There's a couple. Now, of course, we do have William, you know, 1,000 points. Boom, you want to feed the kitty? We'll do that. We'll definitely do that. There's a couple of redeems that are still enabled. But those are the ones that are disabled during when YOCBOI is here. Drink alcohol anymore? Oh. I drink a special kind of sake that's not alcoholic. Because, yeah, a drunk ninja on stream? No, 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 no. Speaking of, I should have a sip of that real quick. So let me poof off here for a second. And Diesel, good if you're there. If you want to give him a shout out, you may. You can't cheat out the kitty cat. 1,000 points and you can pick any outfit if you want him.
Coming in clutch.
There you go.
Jogging in place is cool now? Kind of, I guess. Like they're being ironic. Like,
ironic.
I'm so quirky. Ho ho ho! My man is spitting fire, hot fire, and I am jogging in place.
Are you actually jogging in place? You exercise? Interesting.
Mother trucker, man.
Welcome on in, Mustang Swing. How are you doing? And for a serious moment.
That's better, don't you think? I'm so sorry. I was an idiot.
Gabriel and I, we never...
I know. It's my fault. It's Gabriel's fault. He never tells me anything. I don't know why he didn't want me on this case.
Maybe he just...
Don't even try to make excuses for him.
She's so salty.
Still, he's up to his neck in it, I think. Will you help me out with something?
Of course.
I have to do some research on Ludwig. I want to go see some of his castles.
Take Gabriel's car. There's a map of southern Bavaria in the car. Ludwig's castles are all marked.
Thanks.
Good luck.
That compression on video in all these older games.
I think she wants to be left alone.
And now we have a car. And granted, we did get some points off that, so... Diesel Girl, you know the sound effect. You love it. Before we do that, go ahead. We do have a... Time for some education. Somebody throw a pie? And then just every feel around the museum collapses. Everyone flies into space. Oh no! I'm on my feet 8 hours a day of work. Do you have one of those cool, fancy what are they called? Those Fitbits that keep track of your steps? Are you getting some good, proper exercise?
Ludwig remained throughout his life both very bright and very naive. He was an introvert who seemed to be constantly out of sync with traditional views of rulership, money, and human relationships. The world ever failed to match his ideals. Perhaps this was a fault of his sheltered upbringing as future king. He never was introduced to the real world, and the real world failed to interest him as an adult. In his youth, Ludwig was in fine physical condition and loved to hike alone in the Alps and ride horses. He had a hunting lodge, Schahen, specifically for this purpose. Unfortunately, in 1872, a rather traumatic hunting accident befell the king at Schahen, and his leg was cruelly damaged. He never fully recovered from this incident, and his hiking and riding ceased. His physical health deteriorated from that time on, and explains why he looked so unhealthy in later years. A hunting accident?
Hunting accident?
Other than his long-standing friendship with the Empress Elizabeth of Austria and with his mother, the relationships Ludwig attempted with others were nearly always a disappointment for him and a bewilderment for his partners. He would become obsessed with someone, a singer, an artist, a nobleman or a peasant, and would bombard them with gifts, praise, and favors. When they would fail to return the depths of rapturous passion he required, the singular adoration and humble obedience he expected, he would grow disappointed and cut himself off from them. The objects of his interest were occasionally women, usually ones he fell in love with after seeing them in idealized roles on the stage, but they were more often young men who fit his fantasies of the heroic sagas like Lohengrin and Parsifal that he so loved.
The man had a passion.
A good example of the king's obsessive behavior in relationships is the following letter from the Königlich Bayerische archives, which this author was privileged to access. It is dated 1864, and it was written by Ludwig's manservant, Paul, to a friend. The king has been in high mood these days. The reason, of course, is a new interest. Thursday last, the king attended a performance of Lohengrin in the Wittelsbacher Theater. He came back in a fever, demanding that a man be found. The man, it was gathered, had been sitting in a box across from Ludwig and had drawn the king's attention by his beauty and his deep emotional response to the performance. The king declared that here at last is a sensitive soul. The man was tracked down and brought in for an audience. Upon my word, never have I seen any mind so in line with His Majesty's own. They discussed Wagner and France and Byron and all manner of things until long past dawn. The young man, beautiful indeed to look upon, met the king's enthusiasm and knowledge bit for bit.
She said sussy behavior. No, she didn't. If you have closed captioning, maybe that's what it picked up. Who knows?
His Majesty has been in the thick of it ever since, and while I welcome his good temper, I grow tired of fetching letters back and forth to Louis, so called by His Majesty, that should tell you who the young man looks like, at all hours of the night. This author has not been able to learn much about Louis, but he was known to have been a seemingly high-bred foreigner, and he was involved with Ludwig as late as 1880, when he fell into disfavor. The king, especially later in life, felt a great deal of guilt about his sensual nature. His diaries are full of repentant entries begging God for forgiveness and swearing to remain pure. In many of the diary entries, he swears to abstain from sexual relations. The number of these oath entries indicate that Ludwig was not very successful in resisting temptation, yet it is also clear that Ludwig was a God-fearing man and that, though his flesh might occasionally fall, he never surrendered his heart and his conscience to sin. I'll write to Gabriel, soon as I have enough info to blow his little investigation out of the water. Who should I call? I'm not sure why I'd want to call the biography's publisher.
Okay, don't want to do that yet. That was one thing I remember originally when YOCBOI first played this game. It was very stuck on.
At least I have the car keys now.
Wasn't his whole phase. Yeah, he was a romanticist. He was. So you want to see Lost in Random get played. I figured you want to see another deep, engrossing story such as Death Stranding, Mr. Hip. Nice castle. I wonder if that's an accurate image of it in real life.
I don't think the guards want to be bothered while on duty.
Our tour begins in the entry hall. Ludwig II lived from 1845 to 1886. He assumed the Bavarian throne at the age of 18 when his father died. Ludwig's passion was building castles. He built 3 during his lifetime: Linderhof, Herrenchiemsee, and Neuschwanstein. Plans for a 4th castle, Falkenstein, were underway when he died. In addition to his obsession with building, Ludwig also had a passion for classical heroic German mythology, a taste he shared with the German opera composer Richard Wagner. Neuschwanstein is decorated throughout with themes from these stories, most of which directly relate to Wagner's operas.
These scenes seem to tell a story, but I have no idea what story. I picked up a tour tape in English on my way in. These scenes...
The paintings in this room are from the Siegfried saga.
I wonder where that door leads. These scenes seemed...
The paintings in this room are from the Siegfried saga. The closed door leads to the tower, which is not part of the tour. The king was making his way to this very door when he was arrested in 1886. You are now standing in the king's bedroom. The theme of the bedroom is Tristan and Isolde.
Nice bed.
The tragic love story retold in Wagner's opera. The opera was given its first performance in Munich in 1865, and a 20-year-old Ludwig attended. This is probably the most elaborate and expensive bedroom ever created. It took 14 woodcarvers 4.5 years to create this room. It was this kind of extravagance that bankrupted the king. In the years before his death, he found it increasingly difficult to find money from any source. The richly carved bed, with its canopy, resembles a Gothic building in its turrets. The bed's draperies were handmade by dozens of Bavarian seamstresses.
Did they have running water in 1886? Maybe Ludwig thought all this luxury would help him sleep.
This is Ludwig's private chapel. The king was a devout Catholic, as were all of the Wittelsbacher rulers. They supported the Roman Church even when other European countries were dominated by Protestantism.
It's a beautiful crucifix, ivory and gold.
Gives zero cares, probably. Oh, it's someplace to sit.
The Black Madonna of Altadine. I wonder what her story is all about.
The stained glass window depicts St. Louis receiving the last sacraments. This is the king's living room. The walls are decorated with scenes from the Lohengrin saga. The king first saw Wagner's opera Lohengrin when he was 16, and it so affected him that he considered it a form of enlightenment. The tragedy of Lohengrin was his essential loneliness. This too was Ludwig's own fate. Ludwig withdrew more and more into his fantasy world of epic heroes and absolute monarchy. An ideal he was determined to create in his castles if he could not have it in his real life. He only wanted to be alone with his dreams, so much so that even his servants were kept at a distance and were not allowed to look at him.
What were you afraid they'd see?
What indeed? What indeed? What's the connection with Ludwig?
The miracle of the Grail.
These linens look seriously expensive and seriously old. More swans.
The swan motif is featured throughout the castle, but it is particularly prominent in this room. Both the swan and the lily were symbols Ludwig associated with himself. They represented his ideals of majesty and purity. The painting behind the swan shows Lohengrin's arrival.
Oh my. Oh, kitty.
This is a reproduction of the grotto from the Tannhäuser saga. In such places, Ludwig could pretend he was one of his beloved mythic heroes. As the grotto personifies, the castles were solitary playgrounds built for Ludwig alone. He believed the masses were too coarse to appreciate fine art, and he seldom entertained guests. In fact, Ludwig had a standing order that upon his death, the castles were to be destroyed. Fortunately, the estate was in such debt that the castles were opened for paying tours only weeks after Ludwig's death. They haven't closed since. It is one of the great ironies of Ludwig's story that the castles that he was thought insane for building are now considered Bavaria's finest treasures. They have paid for their construction many times over.
I can almost picture Ludwig in here. I wonder what he really dreamt about in this room.
This is the king's study. Ludwig spent much time at his desk writing letters, drawing up plans for his projects, and studying his favorite authors. He loved poetry, history, and the classics. In later years, he also studied the occult. What affairs of state he did reluctantly attend to, were generally attended to alone at his desk in writing. His reluctance to meet with his heads of state and perform the duties of the king were one of the reasons for the charges brought against him in 1886. But Ludwig dreamt of true kingship and a true monarchy, and the small powers left to him after Bavaria succeeded power to Prussia only incited his disdain and frustration.
Sounds like he's a tortured soul. You think you'll have to... Oh, okay, cat. Ratio Giza, hello. Welcome on in. Thank you for the raid. How are you? I'm sorry to disappoint ultimacj. He's not here tonight. He'll be here back tomorrow, though. I promise you that. How are you? Weird ninja raid. Yes, weird. It's Halloween. Come on, you gotta have to appreciate the spirit of Hallows Eve. Candy, dress up, all the shenanigans. Still on there. Are you doing any Halloween stuff? I don't think that's a horror game, but you know what? It's an RPG.
Oh yeah. Just add 1 0 and that's it. Not each 0 with each thing. That's
kind of a horror game. That's that Dino Crisis game.
horrible translation.
Oh, well, you know, not all games can be translated well, especially those older games. I mean, come on, it happens. It happens! But yeah, that's true. It is 13 days until Halloween, but there's no way we can finish one game, or even 2 games that we have planned in one sitting on Halloween night. As much as I would love to do that, YOCBOI does need to take a little rest here and there. It does get hot in this mask. It does. It does indeed. We still honor traditions over here, though. Welcome on in, Raiders. I am YOCBOI, tonight's host for it's a retro game, too. It's a PC game, but it is retro. We are playing the second Gabriel Night game of the series, A Beast Within. It's about werewolves and mystery. So come and join us. No. We do honor tradition here. That's the one thing we will do honor here. Unless you just don't want nothing read, then that's fine. No. We do honor. We do I don't know if you knew that or not. We do honor traditions. Anytime a raid comes on in here, which thank you again for the raid, I appreciate that. You do get to pick. What would you like? Fat or funny? What would you like, Raton Geza? You want the 555? Well, go ahead and pick a fact for me 1 through 555, and we'll read it on stream. How was your game? Was it enlightening? Did you make progress? Or did you struggle and cry and whimper? 15. I'm going to type this word out because I'm going to probably butcher this saying, but we'll... this word. This is a $5 word. There you go. Alright. Pack 15. Seeing things in the dark. From auction house need to grind money. Oh, grinding. The joy of any RPG. Or any game for that matter. If you ever have been in a room with zero light for some time, and then you may have noticed that even though it is pitch black, you can always make out a gray shade. This is called ingarato. That's the word, ingarato. I probably said that wrong. Also known as brain gray. And it occurs thanks to the process known as astrometerization. Normally astrometerization. I can't pronounce that very well. Astromerization occurs when light stimulates a protein in our eyes known as retinoscrin. And I'm not good at pronouncing words, I'll admit that. However, this process also occurs spontaneously. You're able to see various shades of gray when in a dark room for an extended period of time. There you go! We're getting a little German. We're playing a game that has some German in it, and we're getting some German education. So there you go. Thank you again for the raid. I appreciate it. Let's get back to the game. We're doing a Hallow Night, not Hallow Night, that's tomorrow night. We're doing a Hallows Eve special of Gabriel Knight, A Beast Within, the sequel to the first Gabriel Knight, Sins of the Fathers. This is the game that YOCBOI has played many, many, many times, but he's never showcased it. So he figured, hey, you know what? Why not showcase it? We've never streamed it. Turn off the camera for a second. I got an itch on my nose, plus I need a little drink. Oh, very parching. Oh, warm some food. That's what I'll be doing later tonight when I go do my ninja mission at work. I got me some pesto left over and Alfredo with some penne, thanks to a certain community member. Oh, look at that! You got the streak going! Well done, Ratio Gazer! Well done! Yeah, I've noticed that too. Everyone's got a streak now, including here. I don't know if we'll do anything special for streaks, but, you know, you still get your points regardless. Like a tasty dinner, or you know what's missing on that? Shrimp would make a good, I have pork on there, but you know what? Shrimp, pesto, and Alfredo, oh. That is a good idea. Yeah. You're hungry already? Well, let's get back to the game. What are you heating up, Ratio Gazer? What are you heating up? Share with us. Alright, we'll go and play the game here, and let's get back to our tour.
The studied paintings depict scenes from the Tannhäuser Saga in the Wartburg Castle.
I wonder why he was studying the occult before he died.
I assume King Ludwig was an actual king. He wasn't a fictional king.
The studied paintings depict scenes from the Tannhäuser Saga in the Wartburg Castle.
I doubt there's anything left in there now. Besides, the guard would kill me if I touched it.
The studied paintings depict scenes from the Tannhäuser Saga in the Wartburg Castle. This is the final room of our tour, the Singer's Hall. It was modeled after the Singer's Hall of the Wartburg Castle, where minstrel competitions were held in the 13th century. The hall was built for small private concerts, but Ludwig himself never gave one here. It is said that during the last few years of Wagner's life, he came to Neuschwanstein frequently and performed for the king alone in this room. The hall is probably best known for its enigmatic wolf paintings. The original paintings were from the Parsifal saga, but in 1882, Ludwig had them replaced, supplying the description and titles of the new paintings himself. While all the other rooms in the castle show scenes from Wagner's operas, the scenes in this room are not from any opera that anyone can identify. It is yet another of the many mysteries associated with the life of the fairy tale king.
Why would Ludwig have wolf paintings in his castle? Why would Ludwig have wolf paintings in his castle?
We got a point for that.
Why would Ludwig? I don't think the guards want to be bothered.
Engelhart and the Blacksmith.
Nice view of the Alps.
Ludwig's childhood castle, Hohenschwangau, is visible from the lookout in the Singers' Hall. This is the final room of art. The hall was built for small. The hall is.
I believe it's all we have to do for right now. Oh, there is something else here.
Our tour begins. Ludwig's. In addition.
These scenes are.
The paintings.
These scenes are.
Scenes from the opera Tristan and Isolde. Scenes from the opera Tristan.
The Black Madonna of Altadine.
This is Ludwig.
I'm just making sure we got everything in here. I believe it's a glitch in the game where they say you have to come back here, but you don't.
This is the king's living room. The walls are decorated with scenes. The tragic Ludwig.
What were you afraid they'd see? These linens look seriously
The miracle of the.
Yeah, we did that.
I'm surprised people don't sit in these chairs when the guard's not looking.
The swan motif. The painting being.
More swans.
Okay, yep, did this. Over here.
This is a reproduction as the grot. In fact, it is one of the.
I can almost.
This is the king's study. His reluctance. This is the hall was the hall is.
There must be a story behind these wolf paintings. But what story? There must be a story. At least.
Go to the other museum.
Sie können hier nicht hereinkommen, bevor Sie Eintritt gezahlt haben. Oh, I'm sorry. Sie können hier nicht hereinkommen, bevor Sie Eintritt gezahlt haben. Oh, I'm sorry.
I can't see the displays until I've gotten past the counter.
Wanted to go about paying the fee. Oh, you knew what she was saying. Good man.
Guten Tag.
Guten Tag.
Ist das die Ludwig Museum?
Ja, ja. Ludwig II. Von Bayern.
Ik hätte gern eine Eintrittskarte fürs Museum.
Ja, 8 Mark für eine Ganztagskarte. So.
Danke.
Bitte.
Bitte. Meow.
I don't have anything to say to her at the moment. A ticket to the Ludwig Museum. July 3rd, 1863. Elizabeth, you can have no idea, dear cousin, how happy you made me. The hours recently passed with you in the railway carriage I consider among the happiest in my life. Never will their memory fade. You gave me permission to visit you at Ischl. If the time comes for this ardent hope
Lots
to
of
be
Wikipedia in
fulfilled,
this chapter.
I shall be of all men upon earth the most blessed. The
Think
feelings
of a
of
curse, think of it a
sincere
blessing.
love and reverence and faithful attachment to you, which I cherished in my heart even as a boy, makes me imagine heaven upon earth and will be extinguished by death alone. I beg you with all my heart to forgive the contents of this letter, but I could not help myself. Ludwig.
Okay. We do have an ad break about to kick on in, so we're going to take another little break. Hello, Spencer359. You've just come into about an ad break about to start, so it'll be back momentarily. Just give us about 2 minutes, and we're going to continue with this adventure of Gabriel and I. But welcome on in, first-time chatter. It's nice to meet you. I'll be back momentarily. Just give us about 2 minutes while these ad breaks kick on in. And yeah, it's at the top of the hour. Every hour we do have a couple minutes of an ad break, so pre-rolls and all that stuff should get eliminated. You know how sussy this Twitch is. YOCBOI will be back with his budget ninja costume, and we'll continue some Gabriel Night. We'll be right back.
Hit that fucking question mark. Oh, that's gotta be clipped. Oh no! Fucking question mark. It ain't looking good tonight. There may not be any dominating tonight.
That's pretty jank. The fact I can hit him that way. He gets me from midair. Oh my god, game over. Oh well. Wow, he literally very insecure about her tiny dicks. Wow, I didn't know trees had dicks, but okay. Give me my tree dick right now, or I'm gonna email every old lady on my scam list to tell you're a stuck-up tree-hating bitch. Wow, I wish this game was voiced overed. Wow, this tree's an ass. Oh my god. That's also ice physics. Oh, okay. Take the death. So we need the I don't have any, but deathless done.
Never done that in my life, ever.
Coming in clutch.
Oh, that was not easy. Why? Gosh, that was stressful. Those last few levels. Oh, we did it. Oh. Never done that in my entire...
Alright. You dead? Oh, cool. Because he's fading away, dying. His bullet still hit me and kills me. Cool. That's... We have returned. And Spencer _359. Welcome to our Halloween special stream. We're playing Gabriel Knight, A Beast Within, the sequel to Gabriel Knight, Sins of the Fathers. Last year we did the first Gabriel Knight, and now we're doing the sequel this year. And, you know, I do love Halloween. Both myself and ultimacj, who's predisposed tonight, we both love Halloween. It's a great time. Get to dress up, have a little fun, a little festive, and lots of candy. The first one again. The first one is a banger, and the remake to it, it's not too bad either. I mean, granted, the voice acting is not nearly as good, but, you know, I'm going to be a little bit of a fanboy here and say it does live up to the name. The sequel is very good. It's an all FMV game. It picks up right where the last game left off. So, and this time you get to play as both as Grace and as Gabriel. So, grab your favorite cup of tea, snack, whatever. Enjoy the rest of the stream. We'll be going for at least 30 more minutes before we have to wrap it on up. Grace is so, man, I know. I don't know if you want to call her, what's that anime word? Too tsundere, or she's really stuck up, or she's just, you know, just get that angry vibe. Maybe she really does like Gabriel. I don't know. She's really mad that she wasn't involved in this case, and she's very upset with Gabriel, and I can understand that. But we're in the museum portion of the 4th chapter. This game has 6 chapters. We're about a little bit almost halfway through chapter 4. There's a few things to do in chapter 4. And we're playing the Steam version because, and hopefully the Steam version has been all fully patched and everything, that it's not going to glitch out on us, because I remember chapter 4 does have a glitch in it to where you can't progress in the game further, but I'm pretty sure it's been addressed in this version. I do own the original game. It's 6 discs big, but since we're playing on the Steam DOSBox version, we don't have to swap discs or anything like that. And so far, it's been running smoothly well. Welcome on in. Did you want to stream the category not retro? I did do that the other day, and I noticed that it made it worse than normally. Normally, I don't usually stream category of retro unless the game has very little to no followage. And when it comes to either variety or modern games, we usually pick games and demos. It really depends. Sometimes I'll pick retro category for it. It really depends on the game. Most of the time, if I ever pick a retro, it's because there's so many people doing retro that it has not really actually helped the channel itself in trying to be found. We do have the retro tag though. That we do have. We do have the retro tag, because people do use tags to find stuff. To Sundare. Oh, well, you know my accents. I try. It's game from my past. Hey, and that's one reason. I'm kind of the same way. That's why we usually pick the category of the game and stuff. That way you know exactly what's being played. Now, sometimes what I'll do is I'll start the stream with the name of the game. That way you know what's actually been played. So when you go to the front page of this channel, it will say, hey, check out so-and-so game that was played. Then we'll switch to retro. If we get more activity and keeps it up there, sure, we'll keep it to the retro category. But most of the time, it does the latter. I've noticed. I mean, I try not to look at the view count or anything like that, but I have noticed that anytime I have switched it to retro, it does drop significantly. So, like who's this guy way down here? Because so many people do retro. So, kind of like so many people do Fortnite, etc. It's just being found it's not as like in meeting new wonderful people, whereas if I actually have the game for its actual category, I meet new people such as yourself. And oh my gosh, someone's actually playing this game. I actually had that happen a few times playing Guardians Crusade. I think we had 3 or 4 new people. I think one or two of them hit the follow button and it's like, hey, wait, you're playing this game. Holy crap. Well, definitely I'm going to be watching you. The same thing could be said for the Myst series, because the Myst series is a very retro game that was like early 2000s, almost in the 90s. I think it was early 2000s. We met some new people through that. All right, let's get back to the game.
Elizabeth frequently gave Ludwig advice on royal conduct, hoping to protect him from unfavorable public opinion. March 1st, 1865. My dearest Eagle, you have not written me in a few months. I have missed you. I often try to imagine what you are doing. I hear tales that you have been on retreat and have not been seen in Munich for some time. I suspect it is this new friend you wrote up so mysteriously that takes you away from home. I hope you are enjoying yourself, my beloved, but I beg you to caution. The people need to see you at the throne. I also hesitate to suggest that what your officials do in your absence may not always be in your own best interest. You have always been a true king, but you must let the people see you to ensure that they don't forget that. E. Your dove.
Oh, you be quiet, you. You came up here, cat. Gonna be a ninja yourself?
Ludwig's friends were concerned for his mental state long before his arrest. June 14th, 1878. My beloved Eagle, in your last letter you spoke so movingly of your torment that I was moved to tears. What is this torment? Why won't you confess to me what is truly troubling you? You must know that I would never despise you, no matter how horrible you believe your sins to be. Please do not write such barbs to my heart by even suggesting such things. If you do not wish to confess to me, at least tell me how I can aid you. I am always your true one, your dove.
You know the story about murders in Germany, about a wolf habitat. Basically, we are tracking down basically the game starts out with Gabriel is at his castle that he inherited from his uncle from the first game. And the village people come to him for aid because one of the village daughters, young kids, was murdered by not just a wolf, but a werewolf. And so the whole zoo thing could be connected, could not be connected. We'll have to find out. YOCBOI already knows. I've played this game many, many times, but in purposes of the story and storytelling in the show, I don't want to spoil nothing. Diesel Girl already has some theories. I don't know if she wants to share some of those theories. I think Duggar had 1 or 2 theories before he went on his whole Chuck Norris rant earlier. But yes, that's what it is. So the supernatural part of this one is about werewolves.
In this letter, dated November 1886, Elizabeth of Austria thanks Bishop Frank for his assistance in helping her fulfill Ludwig's last wishes. She writes that she knows it was an unusual request, but she believes Ludwig had reasons of his own for wishing it to be done. She hopes that his spirit finds peace at last. No further reference to this letter has ever been found. One can only speculate what the last wishes of a cornered and embattled Ludwig might have been. What were his last wishes? This place is giving me more questions than answers.
Don't you just love that? More questions than answers. Sounds like almost playing an RPG. You finish one quest, but then you unlock 6 more.
She's beautiful. Elizabeth of Austria.
Austria. Nato. They're talking about you.
One of Ludwig's few close friends was Empress Elizabeth of Austria. She was a distant cousin of the boy Prince, and he saw her often growing up. Graceful and beautiful, Elizabeth seemed to represent the feminine ideal to the younger Ludwig.
Share with us.
Their friendship continued after her marriage, mainly by correspondence. She remained a source of stability for Ludwig throughout his life. In keeping with Ludwig's love of romance and drama, he called her the dove, and he to her was the eagle.
Or if you want to hold back on your theories because you're like, I don't need more data, that's totally understandable. But yeah, as a class, yeah, your memories are somewhat correct there, Spencer.
Ludwig is Prince Charming. He played the part well. Looks like it weighs a ton. Ludwig's Grand Master Wardrobe from the Knights of St. George. Richard Wagner. Ludwig's Diary. Ludwig kept a diary from 1869 when he was 24 years old until his death. The diary provides a fascinating look into the mind of this tormented man. The original diary is kept in the Royal Archives. A few entries are shown on the opposite wall. I've got to see that diary.
This is a question about some werewolves.
He looks so regal. Why would he give up all of this pageantry and become a recluse? Ludwig, Grand Master of the Knights of St. George. There's gotta be a connection between all this St. George stuff and Gabriel. Ludwig is Grand Master of the Knights of St. George. The Knights of St. George was an aristocratic society dedicated to the acts of chivalry. Ludwig loved the medieval pageantry of the order in his early years, before his increasing reclusiveness drove him to abandon public appearances. Even after Wagner's death, Ludwig still showed signs of obsession with the composer. This letter, written in 1882 by Ludwig to the conductor of the Munich Opera, instructs the conductor to make preparations for a new Wagner opera. The conductor went to see the king as instructed. When he arrived, Ludwig was ill and refused to see him. Nothing further was ever heard of this mysterious new opera. Was it a figment of an ill man's desperate wishes? What
do you think?
Ludwig is offered a crown of laurels by the genius of immortal fame. 26 July 1874. By the power of the lily, we shall have the strength to resist all temptations throughout the whole year.
Lily, huh?
26 July 1875. Solemn oath before the picture of the great king. Refrain for 3 months from all excitement. This oath has its binding power as well as its potency by de par le Roy, LNR, DPLR. What excitement! I need to see more of that diary.
Grace is such a geek. Or nerd. More. I'd say more of a nerd. Anything.
Ludwig and Wagner. Ludwig loved the opera of his contemporary Richard Wagner. He helped support Wagner's music through much of his life. Ludwig considered Wagner a close friend, often calling him the great friend. Wagner encouraged this infatuation, some believe, for personal gain.
Yep.
Typical artist.
This was he did like a couple small acting roles. I do remember Dean Erickson, and that's who plays Gabriel Knight in this. He was in Frasier as a waiter, but he didn't do much this was his main acting thing right here. And then pretty much, yep, runs the firm. You are correct, Spencer. Very knowledgeable. Yes, I looked that up myself. I'm like, I wonder whatever happened to him. He didn't do any other games or anything. Nope, this was the only thing he ever really did.
June 7th, 1886. A group of men arrive at Neuschwanstein Castle demanding to take the king in custody. With them is Dr. Guden, the doctor who had been in charge of Otto, the king's mentally ill brother. The men have an order for the king's arrest on the grounds of insanity. They are refused admittance by a brave group of farmers and local soldiers who have come to Ludwig's aid. They are forced to retreat to nearby Hohenschwangau. This is the first Ludwig hears of the conspiracy. Ludwig composes a pamphlet explaining the subversive acts of the conspirators and eloquently pleading with his people for aid. The pamphlet is smuggled out of Neuschwanstein and printed, but the pamphlets are seized before they can be distributed. June 7th, 18... Ludwig composes a...
Then I once he listed the number in the front website, and it's like 310 number, a tad north of here. Oh! I wouldn't mind meeting the person. Of course, I'd say, hello. If I ever met Dean Erickson, the first thing I'd say, hello, Gabriel Knight. That's what I would say first. Because, I have to.
June 12th, 1886. Ludwig knows the conspirators will return. He despairs. He asks his servant for the keys to the tower. The servant, fearing the king intends suicide, says the key is lost. Unbeknownst to Ludwig, the conspirators arrive at the castle. This time, there is no one to stop them. Ludwig is lured from his bedroom to the entry hall of Neuschwanstein on pretense. There, he is taken into custody. Ludwig is taken by carriage from Neuschwanstein to Berg, where his brother Otto had long been imprisoned. This is a great blow to the king's state of mind. While on the way, the group stops at Siechhaupt to change horses. Ludwig asks to see the postmistress, Frau Vogel. She brings him a glass of water and he says something to her. She never reveals these last words to anyone. June 13th, 1886. At Berg, Ludwig seems cooperative and coherent. Dr. Guden writes to the government that he has Ludwig well under control. The two men go out for a walk, and Dr. Guden is so confident he dismisses the guards. When Ludwig and the doctor do not return after several hours, a search is undertaken. The bodies of the two men are found in the lake, drowned. Circumstances unknown.
A mysterious death. Whenever she says Neuschwanstein, she adds a Z, making it Neuschwanstein. Schwanz usually refers to tail, but most is dick. Really? Because they think tail like like as a dick like this. Interesting translation. Never would have think it that way. Yeah, I mean they do okay in pronouncing it. Neuschwanstein, and I mean not a very hard word to pronounce. I mean it sounds like it could be, but it really isn't. Needs to be a drinking game. That would make sense. I wouldn't. That'd be funny. Neuschwanstein drink. I could see myself doing that if I drank alcohol. Yeah. Definitely, that is funny. Neuschwanstein, cheers! It's just, I do like that. It rolls off the tongue well.
June 18th, 1886. Ludwig's funeral procession marches through the streets of Munich, followed by enormous crowds of mourners. The service is held at a packed St. Michael's church. Lightning strikes the church during the service, but no one is harmed. Ludwig's body is entombed in the Wittelsbach crypt at St. Michael's. His heart is placed in an urn in the pilgrimage chapel at Altading in the Wittelsbach tradition. The urn is shown to the right. His heart is in an urn. How bizarre.
Yes, indeed. A real heart or just metaphorically? Now, the person who's playing Grace Nakamura in this, I have seen the actress in one TV show.
You bet.
What was that sci-fi game called? Not game, but the Babylon. Yeah, it was Babylon 5, I think. She plays as a reporter. It's a very short role, but when I was watching it, I'm like, I know who that is. That's Grace Nakamura, I think. And then when I saw the credits roll and I saw the person's name, I looked up the name. Oh, yep, that is her. I don't know what else she's done, but that's the only thing I've recognized her from. And of course, Dean Erickson, I recognized him from like the first season of Frasier, where he plays as a waiter. And she may have been. He earned that. Oh no. Oh no. Why you say that? Diesel. Earned that. Oh Jesus. No. Going to ruin a good game.
I have no idea what that says. Looks old. I have no idea what that says. Looks old, though.
Audible gasp. Look! Look!
Oh my god. That's the slave for my dream. Maybe Mrs. Smith will know what my dream meant. I have to ask someone. This thing is getting too weird. Ludwig embarking on his sleigh. The midnight sleigh rides. Ludwig went on long sleigh rides in the middle of the night, particularly in his later years. It is said that he suffered from insomnia, headaches, and toothaches, and the rides soothed his restlessness. The sight of the king's grand sleigh speeding through the countryside of the Alps often startled the peasants and became a superstitious omen of ill fortune. I can see why. But what was he doing out there at night? Ludwig's death mask. Wow.
Oh, you mean this? You know about what this is saying? You're saying it says seeing and dying. Is that what it says on here?
December 14th, 1881, Linderhof. Order another work by Jennings on the occult. Write urgently to Klug saying that I insist that the stoppages by the bank cease. I want it, and therefore it must be done. Write very urgently. He must succeed at once, and then must report to me urgently. If I give orders to clear my room, doing so must not be postponed as it happened. Pencils must be pointed without special orders. The day after tomorrow, 1,000 marks. How is Louis now? I want to know whether he looks unhappy. How often have I said that the coffee must not come up boiling hot, so that it can only be drunk after standing an hour? If any more correspondence come from Louis, they are to be burnt immediately, but I am to be informed of their arrival.
You're thinking they dubbed it, is what you're saying. I think you mentioned this before for German streamers, but I've heard this game is very popular with German streamers. Well, I would imagine, because the game does take place in Germany. I heard some say that some German streamers have accents, French maybe? Probably. I know there's a bit of French in this game.
These are actual notes from Ludwig to his servants. They go far in showing the king's state of mind. They were smuggled out and used as evidence in compiling the order for Ludwig's arrest.
As for, is someone else speaking for Grace to dub it? That's a good question. I mean, this game did come out in the late 90s, early 2000s. That's a possibility. I don't know. You'd have to do the research on that, there, Rado, that if they really did. Because back then, I don't know if they did that, you know, in that time period in terms of gaming design. I don't know. That's a good question. That's actually interesting.
December 18th, 1881, Linderhof. Every day get up earlier for certain. See to that very particularly. Write it down. Remember that when the great friend arrives at Neuschwanstein, we retire to the hall. We are not to be disturbed. I will not tolerate interference or insubordination.
I don't know if Duggard is still there. The last year you mentioned it, but they did do a David Hasselhoff reference in the game. I think we're done in this section. We did that. It's Wagner. We've done this, done this. Okay. Lots of 90s hair.
Tag.
Good old mullets.
Guten Tag.
Any way to see more of Ludwig's diary?
Ludwigs Tagebuch im Museum?
Ja.
Wo kann ich Ludwigs Tagebuch hier anschauen?
Die Tagebücher sind ganz persönlich. Die sind in den königlichen Archiven. Niemand darf die lesen. Aber nein, niemand darf die lesen. Danke.
Basically, she's saying, no, not allowed. What's Kitty?
Guten Tag.
Guten Tag.
Yiddish? I don't know any language. I know a little bit of Spanish personally, but that's about it. Anything about the new Wagner opera?
Im Museum ist einen Brief von Ludwig über eine neue Wagner-Oper.
Ja, ja. Ich kenne diesen Brief.
Wo kann ich mehr von dieser Wagner-Oper sehen?
Ja, ich weiß nichts über Wagner. Das hier ist kein Wagner-Museum.
Ja, ich weiß.
In Bayreuth befindet sich ein Wagner-Museum. Versuchen Sie es halt doch, ne?
Bayreuth. Danke.
I don't have anything to say to her at the moment.
New location has unlocked. At least the cars are on the left side, not the right side in this game. Give you 100 words. Aggressive language. What you mean? You mean Yiddish? Could be. I mean, I don't know personally.
Herr Huber?
Yes?
Are the Smiths in their room?
Yeah, I believe so.
Could you ask them to come down, please?
Yeah, natürlich.
No, German. Oh, yeah, German does sound aggressive. You're right. I mean, we got Rato here. He's aggressive enough.
Now you just tell Merle what's going on.
I had a dream last night. I didn't remember it at first, but I saw something today at one of the museums.
What was the dream?
I was being chased in the woods by wolves. And I saw a sleigh. Ludwig was inside. He pulled me up, and I thought I was safe. But then he turned into a wolf.
So what do you think, Mother?
A dream of rescue is a spiritual guide dream. The High Priestess in Gabriel's cards must be linked to Ludwig somehow.
What do the wolves represent?
I'm a psychic, dear, not Freud. But the warning I got was about the black wolf, wasn't it? And the wolves in the dream. It must be the same danger.
It's so frustrating. The more I find out, the more questions I have.
Why don't you try a little communicating of your own? Ludwig's the link. Appeal to him. The answers may not come right away, but at least you'll give the guide something specific to say the next time she contacts you.
Isn't there any way that you...
This is
could,
William the Cat.
You know, do a psychic reading on Ludwig or something?
Have a mask off.
He
He has his own redeems down below.
To make contact, but I only feel great despair. Ludwig's soul is not at peace.
I'd better go.
Anytime you need us, stop by.
And be careful now.
Thanks.
Meow, 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 meow.
Meow Mix brand cat food has a variety of 4 delicious flavors cats love. In fact, it's the only cat food that tastes so good, cats ask for it by name.
Right there. And we do have Rato over there. Doesn't like any outfits. He just likes to see William just get some nom-noms. So, yeah. But yeah, we do have redeems for him. I mentioned the war. Sorry. And Jewish grade schools are no, it's okay. No, you're fine. That's legitimate. That makes sense. No, you're good. You're good, Spencer. Okay, kidding. Last names are awesome. Well, I don't really give him. He has a tag called William the Cat. His name is William. We just call him William. But I put William the Cat, so you know, it's just part of the stream. Say, hey, he's a big mascot of the stream. He's got his own redeems. He loves to cause chaos, like right now. Because everyone has access to that command. He has interrupted the stream at least 163 times, like right now, thanks to Rattle. He even has his own emotes. Yep, then that is actually racked up. That is William. Okay, let's go ahead and get this game wrapped up because we do have to raid out shortly. Thank you for the feed redeem. Yeah, he even has his ugly emote. Ooh. The Mario Paint emote. I appreciate the follow. Welcome to the party, Spencer. Thank you.
I don't have anything else to say to the Smiths right now. Schluck.
And look, they're besties now.
Hi, did you have a good time?
Uh-huh. Anything new?
Yes, you had a phone call.
Really?
A man named Professor Barkley. He said you had his number.
I do. Thanks. Gerda?
Yes?
Look, they get along now.
Have you heard from Gabriel at all?
No, Grace, I'm sorry.
Never mind.
I don't have anything to ask Gerda right now. I'm not sure what other
Hello?
Hi, Professor Barkley. It's Grace.
Oh, good. I have a name for you. It's Herr Josef Dahlmeier, and he specializes in Bavarian history, and I think he's somewhere near where you are.
Herr Josef Dahlmeier. Great, got a number?
Yeah, I do. It's 4982-555-2234.
Thanks a lot. Sorry about the bother.
That's no bother. When are you coming back to school, Gracie?
When I figure it out, I'll let you know.
Well, be good.
Dallmeyer, the coffee brand? That's an actual... Oh, okay.
I'll write to Gabriel. Soon as I have enough info to blow his little investigation out of the water. I'm not sure why I'd want to call the biography's publisher.
Okay, can't do that yet. I'm trying to think what else we do. Do we do anything else here? No, I don't think so. Oh, did his performance? He did. He did film his performance. Very well, clever.
Is das die Wagner Museum?
Yeah. You're an American, aren't you? I'm afraid the house is closed this time of year. It will be open next month.
Crap.
You are interested in Wagner?
Very interested. Very recently very interested.
Sure. Most of the house is closed for cleaning, but a few rooms are open. I shouldn't let you probably, but if it is only you, you are alone, aren't you?
Endlessly.
Endlessly.
Come in and look over.
That's very generous. What do I owe you?
Georg Immerding. It's only a few displays. Besides, I wouldn't be much of a shining knight if I charged you.
Thanks, Georg. My name is Grace.
Hello. Have a good time.
What's that book in the case?
Cosima Wagner's journal. It's locked up for preservation.
Huh.
Wagner souvenirs. Don't think I need any of those. Wagner souvenirs.
All right, we'll wrap up some of these questions real quick, and then we'll rate out.
What are you doing here if the museum is closed?
Photos.
They always like to have a caretaker here. It's a good job for me. I can soak in the atmosphere of the maestro.
You're an American, aren't you? See, I can see Rato doing that, definitely.
A new arrangement. One of Wagner's pieces.
For the Bayreuth Opera?
I am only a student at the university. I study music, composition, conducting.
Is there much of a call for conductors in Europe?
Ask my brother. He is the conductor for the Munich Opera.
Well, that's convenient. Does that mean you get free opera tickets?
Yes. I get a week's pass to the Opernfestspiele, the opera festival in Munich. It starts in a few months.
Hope I'm still around to see it.
Come with me if you like. If you're still around, I can go backstage and all sorts of things.
I'd love that. If I'm still in Germany, I'll call you, all right?
He literally just asked her out on a date, almost. Hey, can we date in a couple of months? You just don't think about that? He kind of did. Is Grace angry with him? I don't think so. Not with this character. She's angry at Gabriel, but she's not angry at him. But Grace does sound like she's angry all the time. You're not wrong.
Tell me about Wagner.
He was a character. He spent most of his life trying to convince rich patrons to subsidize his work. Unfortunately, he had expensive tastes. You see, he believed that someone of his genius deserved to live well. Can't argue with that.
But Ludwig II supported him, didn't he?
Yeah, sure, but Ludwig came along very late in Wagner's life. By then, he had already been run out of Venice and most major cities because of debt. Ludwig saved him. And the music. Best thing Ludwig ever did.
Have you ever heard about the letter that Ludwig wrote to the Munich conductor in 1882 telling him to prepare for a new Wagner opera?
You're full of surprises for an American.
What do you know about it?
No one knows anything about it. It's like a treasure map, you know? It's probably a complete fairy tale, but it does make you wonder.
You have no idea what it could have referred to? Maybe something that Wagner was working on with Ludwig?
If there was, there's no trace of it. Except perhaps in the dreams of unemployed music students.
So we'll say this is the glitch the MS-DOS or the Windows version originally had, because this game has a Windows version and an MS-DOS version. This is a little educational for you guys. So it shouldn't happen in the DOS version, but even if you click on the wolves that you saw earlier, this does not show up, and it's supposed to. And for some reason, it's some kind of weird. I mean, they have a patch for it for the Windows version back then, but still, you know, the game won't progress any further. Yeah, Grace, just like, I think when you play the first game, I'm thinking the actress was trying to act out Grace Nakamura, because Grace Nakamura in the first game, played by Leah Remini, is very sassy. And I think that's what she was trying to emulate here. Maybe she's overperforming. That's a possibility. That's my theory.
Have you ever heard about the wolf panels in the Singers' Hall at Neuschwanstein?
Did my brother send you here?
No.
Probably not. It's only the letter to the conductor, the wolf panels. Oh, my brother thinks I am crazy because of all my theories.
What theories?
This is Quatsch. If there was a lost opera, a lost Wagner opera, and if one could find it, to a conductor, this would be like finding King Tut's tomb. But people have looked for it before. If it ever existed, it is gone forever. My brother says I waste my time even thinking about it.
Lost opera.
I'm curious. Is there any other information that points to the lost opera besides Ludwig's letter and the wolf panels?
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
It's nothing. I'm not even supposed to have seen it. You see, my brother says that Wagner was too egotistical to have produced a lost opera. If he was working on something new, every person in Bayreuth would have heard about it. On the other hand, it was in Ludwig's character to have wanted a private opera.
But it wouldn't have been private. Ludwig's letter shows he intended it to be played in Munich.
Yes, but that it would get so far without Wagner telling others, why keep it a secret?
Maybe there was a very good reason for secrecy.
For example?
Like... Never mind.
We do come back here later.
I don't have anything to ask Georg about at the moment.
Okay. Boom, we're gonna save it real quick. Alright then. Alrighty then. Reto, thank you for the raid. Spencer, thank you for the follow. We had Diesel Girl in here, Duggar, Ultra, I guess Hip, I guess you count too, and a few other people as well if I didn't mention you. Thank you. It's part of the stream. It's all year round, but when we do Halloween, we do darken the room a little bit and even make it even more spookier. Make it more spookier like this. Although we do have a lights out redeem where all the lights go off. So if you want all the lights to be like you want the very, you know, it's just very ominous for a few minutes. We do have that redeem as well. let's see. And we had an anonymous gifter, whoever you are, thank you for the 2 gifted subs. I don't recognize the names, but I do appreciate the positive vibes of the your smile, I think it said earlier. It's like you're wonderful and you're worth it smile. Well, thank you very much. I appreciate it. Granted, I can't reveal my face, but you know, hey, can't do that. Now, tomorrow night, there is no Halloween stream. Our next Halloween stream will be on Wednesday to continue Gabriel Nights. Ultimate CJ will be back here tomorrow. Normally, we don't do a stream on Saturday nights, but normally we do have a Discord, but we do movie nights on Saturday nights usually. But a couple of people are out of town. A good friend, Whitefire Demon, who's part of this, who joins in our co-op streams, and a fellow mod of the channel, he is out of town. And it landed on a Dr. Sleep on our wheel. And so the reason why we're not doing movie night tonight is because he's out of town. So normally we don't do a stream on Saturday nights. This is an unscheduled stream. As I posted in the Discord earlier, we don't normally stream on Saturday nights. It's not normal. But we do stream on Sunday nights. So tomorrow night will be Hollow Knight, Silk Song. Hopefully, I think we're at the very end. So come on in for the rage, the yelling, the screaming, the fun, the shenanigans, and hopefully Ultimate CJ will get this done. And is he still going? He is. So we're going to get raid information out and going. So Jimbo gave us a couple of raids some time ago, and you know what? I don't get to. He's normally not going this late at night, and he's still going. So we're gonna go and give him a raid real quick, because YOCBOI needs to take a little bit of break, and you know, has to go to work as well. Thank you for coming on in, Spencer. I hope to see you again, or at least Ultimate CJ hopes to see you. We'll be back here tomorrow night with Silk Song. We're at the very finale end of Act 2, I think. We're at the end. And we're possibly going to have a new community challenge added because it has been requested numerous times. Will you be doing the post content or the infamous Act 3 as we've been hearing? If enough people want to really see that go down, sure. Because Hollow Knight has been quite the endeavor, both good and bad. I'm excited to see Ultimate CJ wrapping on up. Now, we do have a ninja redeemed down below, so if you ever do want to summon the ninja that's outside of Hallows Eve, hey, do so. And you will be mentioned on the stream, and your special name will be up there too. So if you build up the points that want to really summon the ninja, go ahead. Rato won't do it. He's too scared of me. And I understand that. You should be scared of ninjas. Whoa! But I'll be back here Wednesday with more Gabriel Night. Maybe we'll even finish up Gabriel Night. Y'all be safe out there. Thank you for coming on in. Thank you, Spencer, for the follow. And those who I did not mention in the stream tonight, thank you for popping on in. You guys are what to make the magic happen always. When the ninja play Hollow Knight Silk Song, Ninja's probably not gonna. Ninja has enough patience dealing with you already. You know, Ninja, and he decides when he wants to show up. Hollow Knight would not be one of them. I don't think so. Oh boy, no. Anyways, y'all have a great night. I'll see you tomorrow, or CJ will. Have a great night. Bye, everybody.